Mm,
We're live.
any minute now. Yay!
Just should just have gone live.
Hooray!
And it's
I got it on my phone.
I think you'll appreciate the title.
Mm,
We're live.
did I get a? Fuck! It's still not. Still haven't gotten the alert.
Oh, you haven't gotten the alert. It just finally loaded for me. Oh, let me make sure. What all am
There
I
it is.
showing?
Oh fuck! I forgot to mute my phone. Rookie mistake. There we go. That's better.
You gotta watch those
Let's see
rookie
if it's in
mistakes,
my
man.
feed. Okay, and it's not in my feed. Dude.
Yeah, well,
So
YouTube, what are you gonna do? Anybody that's not towing the fucking left-wing line, even if they're just a fucking nothing like us, is relegated to the fucking basement.
Right.
Honestly, though, I think
so
at this point, I legit think that the fucking the social media thing is a fucking Chinese plot. I genuinely think they're fucking bribing the shit out of these people. Because Twitter, there's no fucking way Twitter's worth anything. Like, there's no real value in Twitter. So, like, the amount of money they're making, that has to be coming from China. There's no fucking way they're making money. Same with Facebook, really. Well, Facebook more, but, you know, it's just like, there's just not... The amount of money they're making versus the amount of money they're actually worth is pretty fucking weird if you think about it.
Yeah. Well, dude, who the fuck still uses Facebook? Seriously.
People our age, dude, ironically, even though you and I don't, but I think it's older people, like 40, 50, 60.
Dude, I think our age is like the lower limit, though. You know what I mean? It's like our age and above.
Yeah.
We're the only one.
Oh, yeah. There's nobody younger than 40 on that fucking site. That's for damn sure. Oh, God.
At least, not regularly.
Yeah, well, I mean, there might be, like, people that have, like I'm sure Crowder advertises on their kind of thing. Like, you know, like, there's people that advertise their shit. Like, their YouTube channels or their fucking Twitch stuff or whatever. Because it's just like, well, I've made a social platform everywhere else. I'm going to make one here, too, just to make sure nobody else squats it and lies about being me kind of thing. Because you kind of have to worry about that, because people will camp out your fucking name if you actually start making anything out of it and then charge you a fucking arm and a leg for it.
Yeah, I thought they kind of outlawed the whole cyber squatter thing.
I don't know how they would.
I guess not completely.
I don't know how they could, even, actually, to be honest. Like, there's no reason you can't buy a domain name. Like, it would be ridiculous if they're like, well, this guy created a brand on YouTube, you're not allowed to buy this domain name. Like, fuck you, I have the money. Like...
Yeah, this is true.
I may agree that it's a shitty thing to do, but I don't agree that it should be illegal. If it is.
Yeah. I could have sworn that they made some rule against the cyber squatting, but
yeah, maybe.
Would have been a very long time ago.
Yeah, it could be.
And it probably got overruled.
I would hope so.
Got overruled.
Because it's the government telling you what you can and can't buy, and that really is a situation where there's an issue there. If it's not supposedly like drugs, where it's an issue of safety, like, oh, well, people could die.
Yeah. If any company that wasn't smart enough to snap up the domain name by now, you know, or have that be literally
that's how I look at it. Yeah,
the first thing, but one of the first things.
And it's a good business move. That's an investment.
Before you even incorporate.
You know, if you were the guy that bought Disney.com, that's a fucking investment, dude. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what's funny? You know, I used to work for Verizon. There was Verizon bought up not only like Verizon.com, .net, and all that shit. They also bought up all the domain names that were like Verizon sucks or Verizon shit. Like, they bought up all these other ones that would be like negative things about Verizon.
That's smart,
and
though.
Literally the only one. Yeah, it is. It's not bad. But there was literally one that they didn't I guess there's one site. It's like I think it was VerizonEatsPoop.com.
Is that really? That's still a
that.
site? Is that a site now?
Like that was the best. That was the best they could do. Since
Dude,
Verizon snapped up all the other good, Verizon sucks type websites out there.
That's fucking hilarious. I'm trying to load VerizonEatsPoop.com.
And honestly, oh fuck! And honestly, most of it's about the.
Nah, it doesn't exist anymore.
The Verizon. Oh, really? Oh, I guess people get more inventive ways nowadays to talk shit. But yeah, I thought that was funny back then. And most of it was about the telecommunications, like the landline business, what used to be Bell Atlantic, and like the internet, Verizon Internet.
Oh, weird.
Although again, all the cell phone companies are fucking awful. I think I've mentioned that before.
Oh yeah, well that's the problem
really
when they basically have a fucking it's an oligarchy. You know, I mean, they don't have like the total fucking. There's not just like one that just rules all of it, but there's like 4 companies, and basically like if you want to run cell phones, you have to go through one of those 4 companies.
Yeah, you pretty much have to buy airtime from them or bandwidth
in some way, shape, or form. You're paying one of those 4 companies, no matter what you do, essentially.
Yeah, you're not putting up any new towers nowadays. Yeah,
it's similar to power and like the regular phone companies and like gas and electric and sewer and stuff like that, where it's just like, I already said power, derp. But like there's just only so many places you can. There's no competition, and so you get these shitty fucking deals with shitty fucking companies. Like our recycle company just decided they weren't going to do a whole lot of shit that their company did before, because it was just they were like, we don't feel like it. Despite the fact that like the county and we all like pay for this, it's like it's absurd. Like they don't take fucking plastic bags.
We don't
no more.
getting. Oh wow. Jesus Christ, even the fucking grocery stores take the plastic bags back. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. The recycle company used to be able to put in plastic bags. They don't allow that. And then there's just this whole fucking laundry list of shit. Like now they won't do pizza boxes. There's too much grease in the cardboard. We can't do it. And you're like, fucking what?
Yeah. There's no technology to remove grease from cardboard.
Yeah, exactly. I feel
like the human race can tackle that issue.
We're the monkeys that fucking, honestly, like in my opinion, became what we are because one day, way, way fucking back, there was a monkey who saw a bird and the bird shit on him. The monkey was like, one fucking day, I'ma fucking get you. And then now we fly. We're like the vindictive monkeys. That's what our real driving is.
I read a book for Scott Adams, the guy that does Dilbert, and now he's like, whatever he does now. You know who he is, right? I assume. Mm-hmm. Okay, well he wrote a book. I think it was called like the Dilbert Principle or something. But anyways, in there he basically kind of points out, he's like. We're basically a species of like 7 billion people living in a fucking society that was created by a few thousand geniuses, and the rest of us are fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's an appropriate way of putting it.
None of us really understand.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like most of us are using technology we could never fucking dream of duplicating. There's very few people that actually understand how this shit fucking works.
Like if you were fucking lost in the woods for a month, how long would it take you to make a cell phone kind of deal, essentially?
Yeah, or even just radio. Like, okay, I understand how it works, like, theoretically, but to actually make a radio myself...
I might be able to make a radio that worked, like, if you cranked a generator to run the power. I might be able to get to that level. That's about as far, though, as I could possibly get. And it's pretty, like, it'd be hit or miss. Because, I mean, you're talking about quartz crystals and like, fucking... it's a weird one.
You need a really large civilization to be able to have all, to be able to get the raw materials, refine the raw materials into all the shit,
You could make I mean, granted, if you were to make a radio the way I'm thinking, you'd probably need it'd be like the size of a fucking dining room table. would you
Yeah,
not think it?
yeah.
So if you're thinking Walkman or something that looks remotely like a radio, don't think again.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you need to make diodes, capacitors, and resistors. Yeah, there's a lot of shit you'd have to
And
make that,
again,
like, I know the vague concept of, because I went all the way into, like, advanced electronics in high school and shit. But, yeah, it'd be tough. And even then, you probably wouldn't, it'd probably only be able to pick up, like, one fucking band. Like, it wouldn't be adjustable.
right.
Like, because a potentiometer, that's pretty
like
fucking tough.
Yeah. Like Morse code, maybe. I might be able to handle, like, a telegraph.
Yeah, telegraph is probably more realistic. Telegraph we could probably make.
But yeah, I mean, you really grasp how the signals are broken up and sent out and fucking reassembled on the other end. And all
Well,
that
originally
shit?
they were done with quartz crystals, I believe. And then transistors are a new thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, do you understand how you can send a signal out and have it be received on some other end as coherent sound? That's the shit that I'm like, okay,
I might need to look up
that's how it works, but
yeah, I might be able to look.
Like,
I'd have to look that up in a book. But yeah, you can make a radio with like quartz crystal.
Okay, I'm not even interested in this conversation anymore.
Or you can use
like
Zinsight. You can use. God damn! Sorry, I'm just like focused in because I'm all fucking stoned. You got me thinking about like I legit like because we built like some fucking we made like radios like in advanced electronics, like we literally like drew up the schematics for it and like designed and made like radios, and our big project was the thing where you adjust like the mid the bass and then the treble for your fucking radio.
What is it you guys are trying to MacGyver up?
Bass.
Yeah, we made like a 3-channel radio or sound adjuster thing where you could adjust the high end of the music, the low end, and the medium, like the different volumes of them. Oh, a mixer. We made a mixer. What's up, Mr. Samaj?
I'm just trying to figure out what you guys are trying to do. It sounds like you're trying to MacGyver stuff up.
Oh, we were talking about like fucking society. Well, did you give him the quote from Adams there?
Oh yeah, basically we're a planet of like several billion like essentially just idiotic apes living in a civilization that was designed by a few thousand geniuses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
And just the fact that none of us, we have all this technology, dude, that is fucking insanely difficult. You know what I mean? Or insanely complex.
Oh yeah, like how the people discovered like fucking electricity is nutty,
Yeah, and how did they grasp the concept of again sending out even something like just a radio signal? How did they fucking figure that out? That you could send out the signal, and it could be received on the other end as again a coherent sound. Shit's fucking crazy when you really think about it, dude. That's fucking insane.
I imagine like one half is from people actually thinking about it, about a particular subject and just discovering it, and the other half is just dumb luck. I'm pretty sure like half the things that we know were discovered accidentally, and then the other half was just stuff that was just added.
Well, the radio was Tesla. As much as Marconi gets credit for it, Tesla was really the one that came up with the fucking radio concept. Like Tesla was like an insanely fucking smart dude.
And insane.
Unless there is a theory that people like Tesla are receiving their fucking their knowledge from extraterrestrials or something. That's a fun concept to think about.
Like, that's
I
the
read
stuff that
Monojohn, the guy they mentioned in Good Will Hunting. Apparently said he received his mathematical shit from the gods or something.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? It was a dude that was in India, and apparently he got a hold of just like a basic math text, and from that extrapolated into all this shit that like they haven't even really figured out like to this day. Apparently, he said somehow they just like the concepts just kind of appeared in his mind.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's weird shit. Yeah, it was just some like Indian peasant that fucking came across a math book and fucking came up with all this crazy shit.
Sounds like weird theoretical math shit. Oh, Samaj.
Yes.
What the fuck is Purple Cowboy?
Never knew.
You don't know either? I have no fucking idea. I'm like, why is this such a big deal? I want to know.
Oh, here's gaming the guy to ask.
Oh, yeah, because I genuinely had no idea what that even was.
Purple Cowboy. What is it? You can't avoid it, man. It's there forever.
You know, Samaj, you do know I have full control of this Discord, right? You do know I created this Discord.
I mean,
Want to try that again?
Dude, I don't think any of us
No, like none of us know what that is, even at all.
By the way, listen up.
Nobody understands the reference. Samaj might, and he might be playing dumb. I don't know.
But no, Samaj doesn't know. Just to let you guys know, we might be down because I think Discord is down in certain areas. Like my server is down. So
no, like none of us know what that is, even at all.
By the way, listen, I don't know why you guys are actually working.
You're saying that because we brought up Purple Cowboy? Is that like a veiled threat?
Yes, it is. No, seriously, I was I was chatting with Addy and Bumbun in my after stream, and then Discord just went down in my server. I don't know why you guys are actually working.
No, it's coming through on the stream. At least from what I can get from.
I mean, what I refer is the entire server goes down, and we can't talk to each other. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
So apparently you guys are safe. So that's why
we're safe
for now.
Who knows? I mean, plus you guys are in a different server in a different area. So it could just be Eastern who's suffering, or certain parts of Eastern.
Yeah, probably like an East Coast, West Coast thing.
Right.
They assassinated the East Coast server. The West Coast server assassinated the
I was
East
chatting
Coast
with because I was chatting with Addy and Bumbun, and then suddenly all three of us got disconnected.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you guys were switching over to Addy's server or something like that.
Yep, that's exactly where I'm going. So I might come back in a little bit, but I just need to finish talking to them too.
All right.
Right on.
DM one of us with what Purple Cowboy means.
Shut the fuck up.
I want to know.
Now I'm just more determined. Like, if he just answered it, I'd be like, all right, and then let it drop. But now I gotta fucking know.
Quick explanation. Yeah, I think he thinks we're fucking with him. Samaj, do you actually know, or were you fucking with him?
No.
Don't know either?
I thought it might be when Pinoid posted his dick in the fucking Discord by accident, but I have no idea. That was the only thing I could think of.
It probably had something to do with like
purple-headed cowboy.
It probably had something to do with like someone saying something that it's like, I think this is gross and that's gross, and it just got carried on as a joke.
Fabuloso and Crisco.
I suppose so.
Or
like Doc Griffin making tuna with fucking blue cheese dressing. Oh God, that was just no.
I was gonna say like swastika legs, but that one's kind of been passed too.
Oh yeah, swastika legs. That's true.
That one did finally die down. We actually did finally get tired of it.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. I haven't
pun unintended. It's not the kind of joke that has legs, you know.
Well, it's something so obscure that requires a whole story just to explain it.
Plus, are you really going to claim that pun was unintended?
I just wanted to
face.
make extra sure that everybody knew it was a bad pun.
All right. I claim it's unintended, dude.
What? You don't believe me? Oh, man.
I do not.
Oh, you know, I had a thought about the Japanese. I think I know why they do so much better in school on average than, like, Americans do. They're all training for isekai. The fucking anime, like, they're all hoping to go, like, get transported to another world like the animes they watch. So they're all training just in case. They're like, when I go to that fantasy world, I'm going to need to know how to do all this shit from high school. Because that's how you win.
Oh, man. All right. That's a theory. It's definitely a theory. That is about all I can say.
Oh, man.
It's interesting, I guess.
Waiting to see if that San Bernardino fucking
Dude.
thing blows up into another
riding?
riot. Like, I don't think, would they know? Like, are they already riding? Because San Bernardino is, like, right next to L.A.
Yeah, it's like inland. It's like, I know exactly where it's at. Yeah. It's like way east LA.
Yeah, see, I just kind of wonder if they maybe already didn't have riots, so, like, how would you know? Like, well, they're riding. Well, I mean, they've been doing it for fucking 4 months. Is it really because of this guy?
From what I've heard, San Bernardino is kind of a shithole already. So
they wouldn't even notice that the buildings were burnt down.
That different.
Like, it looks nicer without that building.
Dude, if that didn't end up so tragic, well, I guess it's kind of tragic. I mean, the guy seems like a fucking dirtbag, but if it didn't end up like that, like up until the point where the dude gets shot, it was kind of a comical interaction.
Yeah.
You know, first of all, he's claiming, "I'm just going to the store. Why are you stopping me?" Or fucking whatever. And then, dude, he takes him down, which is pretty impressive because he was way bigger than
the dude had a gun. They all knew he had a gun. They'd been reported that he had a gun. They were not taking any chances, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, but the dude took him down, which is pretty impressive, right? Although I guess they have the techniques for that. But then, like, he's on top of him, and the dude just kind of shrugs him off.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see he pulled a gun out of his fucking hands. Mm-hmm. Like, when he's on the ground, you can see the gun in his right hand, dude. He was getting ready to fucking shoot him, dude.
That cop shot him just in time to save his own life. Another second, and that guy would have been able to aim and kill the cop. Or potentially some other random person, because he probably wouldn't have been able to aim very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, apparently he was fucking super drunk and, like, standing on top of cars, waving his fucking gun around and shit.
Zero sympathy for somebody who's drunk and, like, fucking handling firearms.
Yeah, that's fucking scary shit, dude. Fuck that.
Yep. I'm not even down with the people who get drunk and play paintball.
Oh, God. Dude, I still want an explanation for why he was holding his gun gangster style as he walked up, dude. Like, that cannot be in the handbook, to hold your gun sideways as a fucking cop, dude.
Oh, who fucking knows? I'm sure somebody's gonna, like, make a big deal out of it, though.
I know this is on film. Maybe they're gonna do a remake of Belly. You know, it's an older movie. That's where I first saw it. I'm fucking auditioning. Oh, man. You guys know what movie I'm talking about? Belly? No?
No.
It was a movie with a lot of African American fellas with guns and such. Actually, not bad. It was the first time I had heard the word "mad" used the way they use it, because there was a phrase in the movie. I was watching it with my friends, and he was like, one of the guys in the fucking thing was like, "Yeah, mad niggas was dying," and me and my friend were like, "So like the happy niggas was okay?" And fucking my friend was like, "They should just cheer up then."
Oh no, that's so fucking bad.
It was really funny at the time, dude. I swear to God. Well, me and him thought it was really funny.
Oh, it's funny. It's bad too.
Like it's just a dad joke of sorts. I remember it was the same
Yeah,
thing
it
with
is.
an episode of Inspector
On the
Gadget.
spot.
I remember watching like Inspector Gadget there, and the narrator was talking about like this mad scientist. The scientist comes over and was like, "I'm not mad, I'm angry." Okay.
Oh god.
And then they keep bringing it up, but also the guy forgets because he works for an organization called MAD, and it's like it's the mad scientist. I'm not mad. I'm just angry. No, you work for MAD.
Yeah, that is
Yes.
that fucking using mad as meaning insane is definitely a British thing because no Americans use that as being meaning insane.
Oh yeah, that's definitely very British. We used to that word for that.
Yep.
Yay!
Just derailed it pointing that out.
Oh, yeah, you
I'm gonna
guys.
point out some linguistic shit.
Either you guys check out the debate with Biden and or not Biden, Biden and Trump. The most recent one.
I saw a little bit.
I saw it.
Biden, like, he actually seemed pretty sharp in the first one, and this one he just seemed fucking out of it, dude.
Oh yeah, well Trump let him talk.
Although I've seen clips since. Yeah. That's dude. Them fucking threatening to cut the mics or whatever was like the ultimate backfire, dude.
Even Trump Jr.
You know
was
what I mean?
talking to Crowder and was like, "Yeah, I really wish my dad had like let Biden talk a lot more." He's like, "Yeah, that was definitely a mistake on Trump's part." Like,
yeah.
Even his own kid was like, "Dad, shut up, let him talk."
Let him interrupt. He did kind of make himself look like kind of a jackass at points in the first, debate, interrupting like that. And then to not have that opportunity, man, he just fucking demolished him, dude.
Well,
Yeah, it was pretty fucking sad.
Dude,
the best part though was hold on, Flash. Sorry. The best part was when he was talking about the fracking and Biden was denying it or whatever, that he didn't say that he was going to ban it. And literally at that time, Trump, whoever had Trump's fucking Twitter handle or whatever, literally at that point, tweeted out the clip, the video
of him saying fracking was
of Biden saying, "Yes, dude."
Oh,
it
funny.
was fucking awesome, dude. I was like, that's fucking brilliant. Sorry, Smosh. Go ahead.
I forgot what I was going to say. It's all good.
Fucking asshole. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Right. It's all good.
I
would say
that was fucking awesome.
I would say that Biden, like the light on him, he must have not been used to all that light because he was squinting, and when he was squinting, he looked fucking evil.
Well,
like,
that's just because he is.
The whites of his eyes just sort of disappeared, and then there was just whatever color they were, so they look like beady little black holes that are just sort of on him, and it's like, you look evil, man. You look really evil.
The outside matches the inside.
He kind of is. Yeah, he is pretty fucking evil, it turns out.
Well, yeah, he legit made millions upon millions of dollars directly peddling influence. And he sold the fucking American people out in order to make a few bucks. And it blows my fucking mind that that's not on every single station 24/7 at this point.
Well, the news media is corrupt. We all know that.
Oh, I think China's bottom out.
What?
Yeah, it really should be. Like, it's fucking so blatantly obvious. Like, you know what goes on, but you've never really seen anybody get caught so red-handed like that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of surprising that he was dumb enough to leave his fucking his kid's a fucking drug addict. So I guess it's not that surprising. Yeah, actually have that shit on his computer and then leave his computer at some repair shop. Just abandon it is pretty shocking, man.
Oh yeah,
and the fact that I wish I was surprised that the media isn't talking about it. I'm not. Yeah, this is like Watergate level shit, and they're not talking about it at all.
Oh, this is way beyond Watergate because Watergate was all domestic. Like, it was shitty, but it was domestic shitty. This is legitimately selling out the American people's interests for money to foreign governments. That's huge.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, that combined. I mean, beyond the fact that Biden literally said in front of reporters way years ago that he threatened to withhold the money until they fired that prosecutor or whatever, or told him to back off. Yeah, it's insane, dude. Yeah, you're right. Watergate was essentially them trying to spy on the other guys, right? On the fucking opposition, right? Wasn't that mainly what Watergate?
I thought Watergate was a real estate issue. Like, the Clintons made a whole fucking bunch of money on real estate. Maybe I'm thinking Whitewater or something.
Yeah, you're thinking the original Watergate, but that was back in Nixon. That was Nixon, dude. The original Watergate was Nixon, dude.
Oh yeah, no, it was him just trying to spy on the other party and get their campaign stuff ahead of time.
Yeah, they broke into the Watergate hotel or whatever the fuck it was, and something along those lines. But no, ever since Watergate, literally everything since has had gate added to it. Any kind of scandal.
Oh yeah.
I think even Jon Stewart back in the day was like Watergate, which if it had happened today would be called Watergate Gate.
Yeah, Watergate was pretty big. I think the real estate scandal was the Clintons, and they made a whole bunch of money ripping people off on real estate. But that's like super common amongst politicians. It's like a lot of people do that. I think even what's his name? Commie Sanders, Bernie Sanders. Fucking, right. I think his wife did it. His wife did a fucking real estate scam, and that received a little bit of press for. Yeah.
Or the cattle futures thing. I don't know if you remember that. I don't really fully understand the cattle futures. It's essentially gambling. Like I guess you basically bet on whether the cattle thing value goes up or down. And apparently, what happened was whoever was bribing her was basically like kind of playing both sides, betting on both sides. Whichever one won, they basically were saying like, okay, that's the one that she bet on. Even though they essentially bet on both, up and down, and she made like $100,000 or something. It's a weird one, but yeah,
there's so fucking many
scandals. So it's hard to keep track.
There's so fucking many scandals and so many different kinds. You know, it's like.
Yeah, and the Clinton Foundation, like that's a pretty fucking blatant fucking scam, dude. And
well, the Clinton Foundation scam and this one with Biden are both, in my mind, treason. And should be treated as such, and I don't know why they haven't been executed.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, man, is they get away with it because, like, you know, if they go, like, if Trump or anybody went after them, they're going to be like, oh, that's just sour grapes against your enemies or whatever. Like, no, they're blatantly fucking breaking the laws, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, and the thing is, you know, to be fair, there's a lot of that shit on both sides. Like, let's not pretend it's only the Democrats that are fucking corrupt. Yeah. They may be, you know, top 5, but
right.
There's some Republicans, memorable Republicans who've done similar shit, like stealing like real estate deals and getting in bed with fucking, like, what was the Halliburton with the fucking George Bush Jr. and wasn't that George Bush Jr. and fucking Cheney fucking made a whole bunch of money off Halliburton and
Cheney became the vice president, and then literally right after he stopped, he went back to being the head of Halliburton, made a shitload of money in Iraq. Yeah. Oh wow, Halliburton got the contracts for Iraq. What a shocker.
Yeah, exactly. So like that kind of shit, you know, it goes on both sides. It's not.
Yeah,
but there's a whole. It's a different level when you're peddling decisions on American foreign policy that could literally detrimentally affect everybody in the country for money from those foreign governments.
And apparently there's tie-ins with China, not just Ukraine. but China and fucking, oh god, it's fucking disgusting, dude.
One on
Yeah, I mean,
some stuff where
like
fucking
how?
Hunter Biden is butt naked, like talking to fucking 14-year-olds and shit on video calls.
Oh god, it's so fucking gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I was listening to Sticks. He said there was literally one where like he's fucking a chick or getting blown, and like there's like on the TV is like his dad like is doing a speech or something. Like that's creepy as fuck to me, dude.
No. Fucking just
Right?
no.
I would feel like my dad is watching me, even though it's like taped or whatever. Or
God.
obviously he's not in the room. Yeah, my
I would
cock
even
would
want like a
immediately
fucking
go soft.
picture of my dad on the wall if I'm banging a chick, dude. Are you kidding me? That's fucking weird.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, this son's a fucking mess, man. God damn.
God, that's fucking creepy. That's almost but not creepier than all the like weird kitty shit he's up to.
Yeah, yeah.
How is it that you can't shake a goddamn stick in a Democratic convention without hitting like 10 fucking pedophiles?
It does seem to be one of the breeding grounds or whatever for him, dude.
It's so weird. Like fucking
really is.
everybody that has all the people that have had to shoot to like protect themselves. Like so, like there's the guy with the bar and the kid in Michigan. And I think there's a couple others, like a guy had to like pull a gun and wave it around or some shit.
Right.
Every single one of those instances, it's like, oh well, everybody they shot was a pedophile. It's just like Jesus Christ, how the fuck is this common? Is it normal to
like,
fucking?
It's like gangs have like you get jumped in or jumped out, and like apparently to join the higher ups of the Democratic Party, you have to fuck a kid.
Yeah, are we like the weird ones out in society at this point because we don't have fucking records for fucking 16-year-olds or some shit? A couple of gross ass 40-something dudes. Fucking
yeah.
It could be like there's something going on where like they make it so you have to do it because they need some blackmail. They need some blackmail
that's what I'm saying,
on you. So that, well, it could be like they need some blackmail on you, so that way you're not going to turn on them. Because if you turn on them, then they'll release the tape. And so it's sort of like you want to be part of this party and make the big bucks. You gotta give us something. You might.
Yeah, you have to have dirt on them. Yeah. Yeah. Theoretically, that's what Epstein's job was. You know what I mean? Was to help them get their fucking depravity on, but also to like tape it and have it as blackmail.
I gotta wonder.
Which would explain why he was killed. So.
I really gotta wonder how it took that long for Epstein to get fucked up. Because like straight up, if I'm some rich dude, like if I won I won the lottery and I made some investments and made like a whole bunch of fucking money or whatever, which all fucking bullshit. But like, some dude comes up and he's like, "Hey, you wanna go bang a 14-year-old prostitute? I'm gonna break that fuck's jaw."
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Just like there's not going to be a discussion. That's fucking gross. You're going to get your ass beat. You come up talking to me about that shit, and then I'm going to fucking call the cops. Be like, you need to look into this motherfucker.
It seems like Hollywood, fucking politics, or at least the Democratic Party for sure. And the Republicans probably have some similar shit. It's just not fucking kids.
Yeah, I mean, the Republicans, it's being closeted gays. You can't shake a stick without hitting somebody who's secretly smoking meth and getting blown in the bathroom by another dude.
Maybe that's why they were so. Maybe that's why they were so. That could be why they were so anti-gay when they were in charge. It's like, maybe you guys were protesting a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's literally what I think now. Is like anybody who's really railing against homosexuality is fucking dudes on the down low, dude. That's pretty much what I assume.
Somebody give me a fucking give me a swipe on their Tinder profile or whatever the fuck it is that the hookups go on. Grinder. That's the one. That's the gay Tinder.
Yeah.
Somebody swipe left or right or whatever on Grinder. God
Yes.
damn.
That is correct. But yeah, it is really bizarre, dude.
Well, we're gonna have to hold off on creating our OnlyFans. Our girlfriend didn't comment again on our last one.
Oh, darn.
Whoever that fucking bot was.
Oh yeah, the comment got erased, right?
It didn't even for whatever reason get posted. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I assume that because again they comment on fucking ridiculous amount of videos with that shit. Because you can report them as bot.
Yeah, it's probably a bot.
Yeah, for some reason, I think I mentioned it last time. The Cartoon Network ones, for some reason, always have a bunch of those fucking comments.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. And yeah, like I said, I would report them.
Oh man.
Like, this is obviously a fucking bot. Fuck you. But man, some of the shit I see on Cartoon Network, I'm like, this is fucking trash, dude. Like, this is just inane fucking nonsense. It's like, I don't know, man. It seemed like, because they would always put a lot of weird shit on, it had some kind of point to it. You know what I mean? Now it's like, okay, just come up with some weird shit. And it doesn't really need to have any coherence at all. And they're like, oh yeah, that's fucking good. You're fucking edgy or whatever.
Oh, we'll see what happens.
That was
I mean,
like in the 90s. That's why Tim Heidecker is so upset that he can't just do the same stupid shit.
well, I mean, Cartoon Network is owned by Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers has lost a metric fuck ton of money. With theaters being closed and all the other shit going on, and new movies couldn't be filmed, they've lost a lot of money. And at first we thought it can't be that much. They've lost more than a lot of people out there. Disney at least has the benefit of having parks, so that's another revenue source. Warner Brothers not so much.
That's huge.
Yeah, the parks.
How much do you get into the parks now? It's like over $100 a person, isn't it? It's fucking like an insane amount of money.
Well, they had to raise the money because they have to make their money back somehow. They already had to fire most of their staff. I pray they're not cutting back on maintenance because Lord knows, like when they reopened and they were having all kinds of problems with their rides, it's like that's what happens when you cut maintenance.
How would you even do a theme park or any sort of amusement park with the fucking absurd, what do you call it, social distancing bullshit?
Well, they managed to make it work because it was Disney World that did it. However, they are clearly ignoring that because they have a limit of how many people you're allowed to bring in. And I think it was like Clownfish and Park Hopper, those channels, they were going in there and checking out. And they were saying it was at like full capacity. Like it was supposed to be minimum capacity, but they said, no, this is more like full. There's tons of people here. So then they must be ignoring the rule and just letting in as many people as possible because they desperately need the money. So, in other words, Disney's essentially breaking the law.
Oh, yeah. And no one's going to call them on it because they're Disney, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But, Joe Blow, who runs a fucking salon or a fucking bar, like, that asshole's got to pay.
Well, whoever is...
Yeah, it's just like the whole nobody's ever been declared dead on Disney property.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody has a heart attack or something like that, they're like, get them off property and then declare them dead. Although the one where the kid was eaten by a gator, that one was a little tougher sell, I would imagine.
God, that's creepy.
It's fucking crazy.
It's like a nightclub throwing some chick who's OD'd on fucking E out the back door.
Right.
She's not on our fucking property. She's in the alley now. It's the alley's problem.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
want to
River
go.
Phoenix didn't die in the Viper Club. He died on the curb outside.
I wouldn't want to go to Disneyland right now just because of how crazy it would probably be. But at the same time, I'm tired of being cooped up. I probably would go. It's like anything would be
Yeah,
good.
I'd rather go to Magic Mountain. I haven't been in too long. Cedar Point. I've only been there once.
I've
The
been to
Mountain
Disney
fucking
World
dozens
once,
of times.
and I remember it being pretty fucking awesome because we went and stayed somewhere for like a week or something, and actually went like 2 or 3 times.
You mean Disneyland, right? You're talking about the one in California, I'm assuming.
Oh no, yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Is Disneyland is in California? Yeah, then Disneyland.
Disney World's in the one in Florida.
Oh,
Disneyland
okay,
is,
my bad. I thought there was a Disney World in like Florida and in California. My bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're
I don't
both
really
Disney
follow.
parks.
Yeah, I don't really follow like them at all. So
Now you know that.
I did not
Yeah,
know that.
Euro Disney is the one in Europe. I don't even know if that one's still open. It was a bit of a flop, from what I understand.
Okay, Europeans not big fans.
You ever been to Magic Mountain? It's the one just north of LA.
No,
It's one of the Six Flags parks.
no. The only real major theme park I've been to is Disneyland. I'm not a big crowds person.
Yeah, I'm not either, but I'm also a big roller coaster person. So
Oh, I like
Magic
roller coasters. I'm not huge. Like they're not that important to me though.
I fucking love them, dude.
Like I like the rides I like the most. You're gonna hate me. Are like Ferris wheels and shit, where you just get to see cool shit from way up high.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's,
Dude, I've literally driven from where I live in central Arizona all the way to fucking Valencia just to go to Six Flags and then drive right back.
damn.
I've done that a few times, dude. By myself a couple of times too. That's how much I enjoy them.
Well, I'll be damned, man. Hey,
That's like an 8-hour drive. That's all the way from actually south of Phoenix to where I live. So
Oh, yeah.
basically south of Phoenix all the way to fucking northern LA.
I'm gonna head off, so I'll talk to you all later.
Sucks, dude.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Later, man.
Bye.
Man, thanks for stopping by, brother. I didn't see a purple cowboy about it.
yeah, I really like. That was the worst way of making me not want to find out about Purple Cowboy. Now I'm just gonna be constantly trying to figure it out.
Yeah, no shit, dude. I think, in his defense, I think he really did think we were fucking with him. You know what I mean?
He sounded like he thought we were genuinely fucking with him, but I wasn't. I genuinely have no idea what the fuck that is.
Me neither. That's what I'm saying. And I thought Samaj might have been, but that's not really Samaj's style. So I believe him if he says he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Either way, man, fucking touchy about it. I guess we're gonna have to ask anyone except gaming.
Yeah, I just asked Satan on the DM. I don't know if he's gonna answer or not. He's probably asleep still. But I figured, he might know, and he's enough of a shit disturber to want to tell me. So,
Right. This is a good point. Well,
I'll tell you
find
what.
out someday.
When Trump mentioned the emails in the debate, though, Biden looked shook as fuck.
He was fucking pissed.
His whole demeanor
Actually,
changed,
from that
man.
point on, I think it was from that point on when he was kind of stumbling and bumbling.
Mm-hmm.
Because I watched the rest
Broke
of
his
the,
ass.
some of the earlier part of the debate, and he seemed relatively coherent. But I think as it went on, he just became unraveled. So yeah, he's got to be sweating that, dude. And even though he knows the fucking media is gonna fucking tamp it down, social media is gonna tamp it down, he's still got to be worried about that shit.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I don't know. That is supposedly there's still some like big stuff to come.
Oh, like not all the shit is
Like not everything is out
fan
yet.
yet.
Like there's even more bigger shit that's gonna come out. Because like I'm sure Trump and Giuliani are orchestrating the release of all this information as carefully as possible to make sure that it's like gonna get the most possible impact.
Yeah, I assume they're gonna wait till maybe 2 or 3 days before the actual election.
Yeah, at most maybe 4 at the most.
Shit. Yeah,
but probably like
yeah.
2 or 3. Yeah.
But we'll see, man. Should be some fireworks here pretty quick.
Maybe they got Joe Biden on there on video making some racial epithets.
That would be funny, dude.
That'd be fucking. They'd be just fucking. He'd be done. There's nothing they'll try to pretend it was a fake video,
Hackers?
but it won't matter.
Yeah, fucking hackers.
They fucking digitized it. It's not real. It's not real video. They edited it to make it look like he said that. Nah, that's Joe Biden saying nigga.
Yeah. Yep. Some crazy nonsense, man.
Yep, I'm fucking so done. I can't wait for the election to be over just so it's done. And it looks like the lady, the Supreme Court justice, is going to be like that. Seems to be just going right through, no problems.
I'm still a little worried that Romney is like, oh yeah, no, we can have the vote, and then he's going to vote against her.
But then it comes down to Pence being the tie-breaking vote.
That's right. Yeah, it's a pretty safe bet, but it's not just Romney.
It's like a 90% chance that it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's almost assured, but I'm still worried that.
And anybody who's a Republican or in a Republican state, you're probably going to get some Democrats that are going to switch over and vote for Barrett as well.
It'd be interesting, dude.
Even though it's supposedly going to go down party lines, I bet you a few of the Democrats will switch.
Yeah. Like you said, if you're somehow a Democrat that got into the Senate in a heavily Republican state, you almost have to.
Yeah, I have a feeling those
have a chance at re-election.
Yeah, I imagine they recognize that this is their chance to fucking assure that they get elected again, and that'll have more power in their decision-making process than it would if they were just talking about what do you call it?
Yeah, if they were in a blue state.
Then their party, then being loyal to their party.
Yeah. Like if you're in Maryland and you're a Democrat, you're pretty safe because that's the fucking most democratic fucking, you know what I mean, state.
Oh, yeah.
Heavily democratic, man.
Yep. I don't know, man. The whole thing is just crazy because the ballot harvesting really has me concerned. I'm genuinely concerned that they're going to literally steal the election and that it's going to stand. I'm not. It wouldn't bother me if the ballot harvesting happened and the Supreme Court overturns it and actually says, "Nah, Trump's president. Fuck you guys. You can't steal it." That would be fine with me. But what really concerns me is that they steal the election and the Supreme Court upholds it. So then there's precedent set that regardless of whether or not the election is valid, it's just whoever fucking steals it is the winner. And then that's all that's going to matter for the rest of the fucking elections after that, because both sides are going to be like, well, the only way to get a president in is to fucking rob it.
Yeah, dude, I still think that it's not going to be enough, because I just feel like Biden is so unpopular. There's so little.
I'm probably worrying for nothing, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat, man. I'm really fucking worried about it. But I'm also I'm kind of thinking that it's mostly going to happen in places where it's not necessary anyway. You know what I mean? Like
California.
Yeah, you can ballot harvest all you want in fucking
Well,
California.
wouldn't it be fucking crazy if it turns out California votes red?
That would be fucking insane, dude. But
the only reason it's been blue for the past 20 years is fucking ballot harvesting.
All right. That would be interesting, man.
I have noticed that once I registered as a fucking Republican instead of a Democrat, suddenly my ballots don't count when I mail them in. I have to fucking go down into some stupid office and fucking like, yeah, that's my ballot. Yeah, that's my signature. What the fuck are you doing? You're like, yes, it is.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Weird,
Oh,
right?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, we'll see, man. Trump has actually asked, like, he's like, you know what, you got to get down there and you got to get, you know, if you want to help, go down and, you know, watch, make sure the shit's happening correctly.
Yeah.
Make sure there's not any
Volunteer
crazy
to be
stuff.
part of the election, people, yeah. And then if you see people fucking throwing away ballots, or like that one dude was just openly marking a fucking ballot in the middle of that room and nobody saw that.
Yeah, the camera even panned away to try to not show it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It was obviously a Democrat fucking dude that was behind the camera. Like, oh shit. He literally, I don't know if he just didn't see the camera or what, but like he still marked it.
Well, and what bothers me is
there a pen in there in the first place?
Well, yeah, why is there a pen in the first place? For sure.
Yeah. Everyone else just had highlighters, I believe.
Yeah, because that's all you should have.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, people should be a lot more concerned about this. It should not be a partisan issue, because it might not even be, like, that might not even be for President Trump. That might be some local fucking politician rigging the election for himself and to be mayor of that fucking city.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like, you may be getting fucked out of the mayor of your, you know, the guy you actually voted for, your city actually voted to be mayor, may not be getting the office because that dude's in there with a fucking pen. That might not even have anything to do with Trump. I mean, obviously, it probably does.
Yeah, most likely, but yeah, I hear what you're saying, dude. There's a very real possibility.
Or it could also be affecting, you know, senator votes, or, you know, representatives for, like, the House of Representatives, you know. There's a lot of things that it could be affecting, you know. It might make the difference between who's the sheriff in your fucking county, you know, like, these things matter a lot more than people realize.
The whole attitude of it's okay if we do it, like we're justified because we're on the right side of history or whatever the fuck they keep saying. Yeah, it's an utterly ridiculous concept, dude.
Yeah, and then the problem is if anybody's doing it, it's wrong, because you don't want the people's decisions to be subverted. That's where, you know, democracy fails.
Mm-hmm. They kind of, you know, those kind of people kind of want democracy to fail.
Yeah, well, so like I said, I'm pretty sure this whole thing has been a plot by China to fucking push communism, and we need to get that shit out of schools altogether. Like, we know communism doesn't work. We know it's evil. It should not be being taught as a good thing in any college ever.
Yeah. No, it is fucking, like, yeah, I don't understand how they haven't thought it through. Dude, just looked at fucking history. Like, dude, it's failed everywhere. You know? Or they'll claim, some of them at least will claim, you know, places like in Europe that have it, but even those are not really communist. They're just like, they're free market, but they just tax the shit out of everything. Out of, you know, all the industries and all that shit. Everything's still privately run, but the tax rates are insane.
Yeah.
So it's more socialist than communism. Yep. They do not seize the means of production. I couldn't remember. I think Sweden's one of them. I'm pretty sure. But you know what I mean? Everything's still private industry.
Sort of, yeah.
They tax it like 70% or some crazy shit, dude. Like
it's essentially like the government might as well own the means of production with the amount of taxes they get. But yeah, I mean, it's technically not communism, it's socialism, but they're essentially the same fucking thing.
Right. But yeah, I think it's... as long as they're not directly involved, because again, anytime the government's in charge of shit, it's incredibly inefficient. You know what I mean? That's why.
Well, and it stifles creativity as well. When is the last time?
Or the you know, the need to innovate and that kind of.
Yeah, when is the last time a brand new, innovative product that changed like the market altogether came out of Sweden?
Yeah, or any communist fucking country.
I mean, yeah, they make great furniture. Whoop de fucking do.
Right? Oh man. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I think the key to kind of fixing everything is to seriously curtail the lobbyist system.
Yeah, undoing Citizens United would be huge because that would basically fuck the lobbying system.
Yeah, yeah, you should not be able to.
Yeah, lobbying in and of itself should just not be legal at all.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
completely defies the purpose of our government.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Petitioning is one thing, but yeah, the straight up lobbying and fucking the amount of money that they fucking make. Like, how did fucking Biden be, worth several $100 million on a fucking congressman's salary? They don't
Well,
make
we
that
know
much.
how Biden is worth several $100 million. He literally bribed other.
Yeah,
He
I
literally
know.
took bribes from other countries.
Dude, like, yeah, none of that shit should be allowed, dude. I'm
No,
sure he's
definitely
taking
not.
a shitload of money from domestic companies too. Like Pelosi, dude. She shouldn't be fucking super rich.
Can't for
She
sure.
is.
Yeah, all these
think,
people are fucking thieves. But to be fair, a lot of that shit happens on both sides. It's not like the left is the only one taking kickbacks. So
yeah, no, I'm not saying like
and
only Democrats can't do it.
yeah, and my main thing is the fucking the communism is the part that really is concerning because that's the one that's like that's going to kill a lot of fucking people. Like,
yeah.
Like, I'm all for free speech, but that's a lot of people fucking dying.
It really is absurd that fucking idea is so overtaken, the colleges and fucking all that shit. I don't get it, man. Because it doesn't take a lot of thought to realize the flaws in that system. I figured it out when I was a fucking sophomore in fucking high school.
Yeah.
I was a communist for about 2 weeks when I was a sophomore. Then I thought it through, and I didn't even think of all of the fucking flaws with it, but I definitely recognized, wait a minute, that's going to completely stifle innovation. That's going to, you know what I mean? I'm like, why would you work super hard if you're going to get paid the same?
Yep.
Why would you become a doctor if you're not going to make much more than?
Yeah, if the jackass you work with who shows up 15 minutes late every day does half the amount of work of everybody else in the fucking room and takes a fucking double lunch, is getting paid the same exact check at the end of the week as you, who's doing twice the amount of work he is, you're showing up on time every day. You're getting fucking all this other shit. Why should you work that hard? What possible reason do you have to do anything more than that jackass? Why not just do what he's doing?
Yeah, it is. I mean, like I said, there's the appeals to it, okay, you're kind of eliminating the class system, although you're not. Because again, obviously all the party members are getting fucking way more money than they should be in that system.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh wow, elimination of all the social classes, that sounds fun. But yeah, it's rife with a lot of fucking flaws, dude. Should be obvious to college professors, certainly, dude. But again, if you teach shit on an emotional level, logic is not going to sway them. That seems to be the technique that's used.
Yeah, it's
how
really
fucking evil, how maddening the fucking capitalism system is. Look how fucked up it is. Doesn't that make you mad?
It's really fucking weird because otherwise intelligent people have just lost their fucking minds the last 4 years. It's like, yeah, your side didn't win the election, but it's not the end of the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like, Trump is not evil. There's no big evil Russian plot. Like, that. Not only is that silly, it just doesn't even matter. Like, it's absurd.
Yeah, and wholly disproven.
Yeah, completely and utterly disproven. There's nothing whatsoever to even make it remotely possible.
Well, I think that's what definitely early on. Um, that's why he was such a threat, man. That's why there was so much shit thrown against him because he wasn't really beholden to a bunch of people to get him to the presidency the way every other president pretty much is. So that's why they're so fucking gung ho to fucking go against him.
Oh yeah.
He's only beholden to the like Jewish bankers.
Yeah, he's legitimately just not bought. Is the reason why everybody wants to, well, why, at least why the media's ganging up on him.
Yeah, for sure.
Which should be a reason why more people should support him, really.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
he doesn't owe Coca-Cola $5 million, so if Coca-Cola starts putting fucking arsenic in their soda, he's gonna fucking be like, nah, you're fucked. Because they don't owe him, he doesn't owe him $5 million.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, that's got to be why they're so. It's a very concerted effort, man. Like essentially, even Fox News doesn't really back the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I mean, Fox
Tucker,
News
maybe?
is subverted for the most part. It's the controlled opposition. It's not really Republican at all.
Yeah. Why they label themselves entertainment, even though they're called Fox News.
Yeah.
Oh God, shit.
Like Siffy. They're not sci-fi anymore. We're just trash, so we'll call it Siffy.
Yeah, we'll spell it with a bunch of Y's.
Oh God. Oh, what was it? I saw a video, fucking something on It's a Gundam about some social media influencer. But apparently it's a fucking thing now where like these influencers or whatever will like wear clothing with their own face on it. Like it's just like is that fucking blows my mind. And this chick is like under 18, and I'm like, are her fucking parents let her wear that shit? Like I'd sit the kid down and be like, look, you're fucking way over the line. Like I would rather you wear a bikini that's really inappropriate than fucking your own face on your fucking sweater. That's just too narcissistic, man.
Yeah, I would rather you do the fucking weird body painting thing.
Yeah.
Your own fucking face.
Like, could you just go do porn or something? Because this is way creepier than that somehow.
Yeah, it really is, dude.
You're wearing a fucking sweater with your own face on it, like that's normal and things you should do every day. Like fucking didn't Steve-O or fucking Johnny Knoxville from the Jackass that got their own face tattooed on their back because it was such a fucking absurd thing to do. Yeah, it sounds like a Steve-O thing. But because it was such a fucking like narcissistic thing, but it was done as like a joke, like ironically, like this is the dumbest tattoo you can put on yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And this little fucking kid is like, I'm just gonna get a shirt like that.
Well, that's a great idea. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, that is really fucking bizarre.
I don't even understand why you would want to wear a shirt with somebody else's face on it, like a real person. Like I get if it's like some sort of cartoon, funny shirt kind of thing or something like that, but like I'm not wearing a shirt with Trump's face on it. I'm a fan, but give me a fucking break, you know?
I don't think I've ever done it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've definitely never had a shirt with a person's face on it, like a real person. I've had things where it's like a cartoon, like, the Big Johnson shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've worn tacky, tasteless shit, just not with an actual human.
Luckily, I somehow missed the Manson phase or the Che Guevara phase. So yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't do the Che Guevara, the Manson phase. Never been into serial killers.
Oh God. Yeah, those are fucking bizarre. Why are you fucking lionizing? Fucking.
Well, the Guevara one I can understand because people have tried to make it seem like he's this communist hero, as opposed to what he was just a brutal dictator, serial killer.
Fucking psychopath, dude.
Yeah, he was a fucking psychopath. But the Manson one, I totally don't get. Because
Yeah.
there's no positive spin you can put on that, like at all. He just made people go out and kill babies. Like there's
He was a
no
psychopath
redeeming.
too, man.
Yeah, there's zero redeeming qualities around Manson's crimes.
Dude, his whole his upbringing is certainly tragic, but like that's kind of more of a reason. Like this is what turned him into a psychopath. Was this fucked up childhood? He's irredeemable. He's just a fucking sick motherfucker.
Yeah, he's one of those people that should have just been put down like right away.
Yeah. But yeah, it would be like a fucking mercy killing. Like, dude, your life has been so fucked up. I don't think you can be cured from how fucked up your life has been.
Well, and also like there's a lot of people who I think really like should lose their kid. Like we had one of my sister's friends when she was still in tail end of junior high, beginning of high school. This girl was all sorts of fucked up, just fucking whacked out kid, and she ended up staying with us for like 3 months. And in the course of 3 months, she went from being completely insane to just being a normal kid. So clearly, it was just being in her parents' home fucked this kid up. Like, and we're really happy that she did get to stay with us because it gave her an idea of what real normal life is like. And now she's actually like gainfully employed and lives on her own and does well for herself. Especially considering her childhood, but like just how fucked up that is. Or what about that one TikToker I was talking about, the one that was 15, had a 19-year-old getting her to send fucking like dirty pics and shit, and then threatened to kill himself when she tried to break up with him because he's having her produce child pornography and then send it over the fucking internet, and her parents let him fucking move in with her.
Yeah,
and told her that was normal relationship stuff, and she was being ridiculous. like these are like those parents and the parents of my sister's friend. Like these are people who shouldn't have kids. They should not be allowed to have children. Like take the fucking kids away.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
Right? Can you imagine at 15 years old? Your own fucking parents telling you like, no, it's normal relationship shit that your girlfriend said she's gonna kill herself if you break up with her. And she wants you to send her child pornography. That's totally cool too.
Yeah, that's like getting gaslit by your own parents in that situation. What the
fucking
fuck,
right, man.
Yeah, they should be fucking.
That's one of those drama ones that's ongoing, and I just can't look away, even though I shouldn't fucking be paying any attention at all.
Yeah, you're hoping that all these motherfuckers go to jail. You know what I mean?
I'm waiting. Yeah. Well, now she's getting fat, and everybody's like tripping out. And I'm like, well, that makes sense though, because there's two ways sexual abuse usually pans out in behavior in adults. One, they make themselves as unappealing as sexually as possible, though usually it's subconscious, it's not a conscious choice. So like getting fat and not bathing very often, like that kind of thing. Or the other one is they hypersexualize and they turn into like just over the top, like fucking slut, go out and fuck everybody, make porn, just the entirely the other way. Because essentially what happened is you just skewed their personal value meter towards sex. So that's the only thing they associate with having any real personal worth. Is through sexual contact, sexual attraction. And that's a fucked up thing to do, and it really fucks with your ego, because you're like, well, what I do doesn't matter, it's just what I look like and what I'll suck on.
Get a guy to...
it's
pretty fucked up.
And it's similar, like, I would imagine it's similar also for, like, the guys that get fucked by the older ladies that are teachers at their schools and shit like that, too. They probably suffer from similar fucking results. But in younger kids, sexual abuse, shows up as like wetting the bed as opposed to just getting fat. But it's just kind of sad to watch the whole thing unfold. You're like, so sad.
Well, dude, to like get fucking raped, like that's gotta fuck with you, man. Like I've definitely.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to be the guy who defends other people from that kind of shit. Like you're supposed to be the savior, the protector, the strong one. And in sex, most often the aggressor, just the guy who's initiating everything.
But yeah, obviously a lot of those people, any kind of abuse like that, is, a lot of drug addiction comes out of that shit.
Oh yeah,
But
no, I'm
dude,
sure. I'm sure that the kid I'm talking about, she's homeschooled, so I'm sure when she goes to college, if she does go to college, it's fucking booze and drugs are gonna just fucking destroy her. No idea what's gonna happen. That's actually gonna be fucking the end of that poor chick right there.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't imagine, like if as a kid, like some, an uncle or whoever the fuck, dude, whether it's family or not, getting fucking raped, getting ass raped by somebody as a kid has got to fuck you up, man.
Oh yeah.
For women, it's fucking horrible too, obviously, dude. But yeah, because I met a dude
there's an extra stigma. If you're a dude and you've been molested or raped or anything like that, there's definitely a whole nother level of stigma you have to deal with.
Yeah,
it's even talking about it has to be really, really tough, or opening up and like what was it? I worked with a guy who was a victim of domestic abuse. He was kind of like the littler guy who ended up marrying like the big fat chick. And he would come to work with like black eyes and bloody lips and bloody noses all the time. And we were just like, dude, what the fuck?
Get the fuck out.
And he'd say shit like he fucking, bumped into a door or whatever, like weird shit like that. And then eventually, like, he straight up left her and like took the kid and like got custody and all that shit and was like, no, she was abusive the whole time. I just felt so ashamed. We're like, nah, dude, it's you're a good guy. Like, we're not gonna shit on you because your girlfriend was twice your fucking body weight and was beating the shit out of you. Plus, you can't hit a woman. Like that's ingrained in guys since day one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, even I fucking dealt with that. It was just the fact that I didn't. My ex would fucking hit me, but I would just laugh at her. You know what I mean? But she wanted to hurt me.
Oh yeah.
Just the fact that she could. You know what I mean?
I've had a lot of friends that are chicks, and like if you piss them off, they'll just like take a swing at you. Like chicks just don't understand that like you can't just go hit somebody because you're mad, because people just laugh it off. But like the dudes I've known, very few of them are just going to take a swing at you because you made them angry.
Yeah. Even another dude. It takes a lot, man.
Yeah.
For most dudes. Anyway.
Yeah, if you just upset them, because like it's not even like infuriate. I'm just talking about like fucking roommates. You drank the last fucking Coke out of the fridge and it was his Coke. He's not going to punch you, but a chick might smack you for that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, it's not okay. You can't just.
Yeah, no, that's why I feel like there's so much, like in lesbian relationships, like the domestic violence is like way higher than it is.
Oh, and it's way worse too. Drastically worse.
Yeah, because again, it's two crazy bitches, and it's also there's not that stigma of a woman hitting a woman the way there is for a man hitting a woman.
Oh yeah.
That societally ingrained taboo is not there.
Well, and God forbid you be the fucking femme of butch femme couple. Because not all lesbians are like butch femme. Like it's not all like big bull dykes marrying like femme lesbians. But I'm just saying, like if you are in that situation, that would be like the worst. Because she's gonna beat the fuck out of you whenever she's mad, and not anybody gonna do anything about it.
Yep. Shit's fucking crazy.
Those are bruises of peace on your face. Those are equality. Wear them with pride.
Oh God. I don't know, man. Society seems to be breaking down everywhere.
No, I think it's a symptom of too much success. Like that. I think there is a cycle of like everything's too easy for a certain amount of time, and it just makes people who are just soft in the fucking head. Plus, we are saving people that should be dying. There's like the world is not deadly enough.
Yeah, that's true, man. Cardinals won. Nice.
Yay for the Cardinals. I hear a lot of sports are starting to sway away from the political shit and back towards just doing sports.
Yeah. Dude, the NBA lost a shit ton of money. Dude, literally every game in the finals was the lowest rated. Like I forgot how many games they ended up. I think they won it. I think it only went 5 games, 5 maybe 6. But either way, they were 5 or 6 lowest rated NBA Finals games ever on TV.
Yeah. Well, you know the old
The
adage: if you start getting
star-
political, you fucking eliminate like half your audience.
Yeah, and that's a big part of it, man. That's why I don't fucking watch it anymore. Like, fuck you, man. LeBron James is a fucking idiot, dude. Like, I don't know if he genuinely believes it. He might. But
or if it's just his fucking agent is like, you got to do this, or you'll get in trouble.
Yeah, you got to pander to your fucking your black fan base or whatever. It's fucking crazy. Although he could legitimately, because I honestly don't think the guy has had to put in any effort into school since like maybe 8th grade. You know, because he's been known since pretty much he was a fucking freshman in high school. So I'm guessing he didn't have to do a whole lot of classwork. So he pretty much has like an 8th grade education, if that. So he could legitimately be that fucking stupid.
I mean, it's possible. Who knows, man? It's not like they waste a lot of time educating professional sports people. Yeah, you know, and like so many of them end up like broke and fucked because they just like threw all their money down the fucking like cocaine fairies and fucking well.
Well, yeah, they, you know, because again, a vast majority of them grew up in extreme poverty, and then they're like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to be making $12 million a year for forever, right?"
Yeah,
and, you know, they retire. Dude, it's fucking absurd. It's fucking crazy how many professional athletes end up declaring bankruptcy.
Well, if you take anybody with like half a fucking brain, so like. If I'd out of high school, I got a job for like $12 million a year for the next, like, say, 5 years, and then it was over, I'd never have to work again because I would have immediately put like half of it where I couldn't touch it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm sure I would have spent the other half, but I definitely would have put the other half, like, in a bank accounts and investments where I just couldn't fucking touch it forever. You know, like...
Yeah, well, dude, even salaries I made over the years, like when I worked for Verizon, I had any job I fucking have, whatever they match for a 401k, you know, they'll usually match up to like 6%. Like, it's insane not to, you know, contribute at least 6% if they're going to match that 6%.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same concept. Yeah.
Yeah. So
same concept, bigger scale that I'm talking about. Yeah, for sure.
So I was thinking, like, oh, what if I did something that young? Well, I was pretty young when I was making a decent living. And, dude, my 401k at Verizon was, was over 70 grand. Because I had just put in the 6% that they would match. Over like 5 or 6 years, it was up over 70 fucking grand. You know? I obviously ended up cashing it in and spending it all on fucking pills. It was up there at one point.
God damn. Oh, what's up, Mad Metal Man? Hey, what's going on?
It is like, I try not to beat myself up too much about it, but like sometimes just like, fuck, man. Like, why couldn't I have gotten clean?
Just a little bit sooner before you spent all that fucking money. Oh,
well,
man.
Like maybe 2 months after I lost my house.
Yep.
Like, if I had got my shit together like 2 or 3 months earlier, dude. You know?
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking...
Yeah, before all that happened, I had a brand new house built and fucking, again, like 70 grand in my 401k. Within 2 years, all that was gone.
Oh, he doesn't know what Purple Cowboy is either. God damn it. And I have no idea what the fuck it is, but now that the gaming got all freaky about it, I'm just like, I gotta know. I'm just like,
dude, yeah, if you would just have explained it, it'd probably be fucking over.
Yeah.
Yo, is that all it is?
Yep.
That's it.
I can't. I'm like a squirrel with a nut, man. I gotta crack this motherfucker.
Okay.
Oh man, what else?
Kind of the Streisand thing, dude. Like, all right, You're gonna try to cover it up then? Now I gotta know.
It's just, yeah, exactly. Barbra Streisand effect. That's exactly what it is. I didn't think about that, but yeah. Ooh, my mom made the first batch of fucking weed butter from our harvest. And our harvest is definitely not like 3 pounds. It's like probably about 2 or 3 ounces from like each plant.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, somewhere in that range. So that's not too bad.
I haven't bought weed in forever, but
roughly enough that we're saving probably like $1,500, $2,000 for the amount of weed we got versus like how much it would have cost to buy it over time, because we buy like by the eighth. We're not buying like an ounce at a time, so we wouldn't get that discount for buying like an ounce.
Good shit, dude.
Ah, okay. He says to ask Satan too. Okay. Yeah, I thought it might be a reference to Peanut's dick pics, but I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. Doesn't seem like it should be that big a deal, but gaming is a pretty angry dude.
I mean, if you really, really, really want, you can find anybody's address you want to. So I'm sure I can find out what this fucking purple cowboy is. Damn it.
Let's Google it and see what comes up.
Oh, he's trying to say P-noid, but his phone is doing text to speech to text, so it's like peanut, P-not. Fucking.
Actually, you probably. The autocorrect might be like, no, fuck you. I hate that guy too.
Autocorrect saw the dick pic and was like, nah, fuck this. We're not allowed to speak of it again.
Put a 10-gallon hat on his cock and took a picture, so now it's a purple cowboy.
Oh, man. Ooh, Satan was fucking right. Paladins is way better than Overwatch.
What game?
Paladins. He told me to get Paladins a long time ago. He's like, fucking Overwatch. Don't waste your money. Get fucking Paladins. And I went and played it like a couple times this week, and I'm like, no, that's way more fun. And you can definitely tell that Overwatch just straight ripped off like all their characters from that game.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like there's a character that steals life from the enemy and then heals the other players with it, and like not only is like the character design similar, but like the way all the graphics look of like how that character fires in Paladins, like what their bullets and stuff look like and everything are kind of like similar to the fucking stuff from the Overwatch game. You're like, wow, they really didn't even try. It just it just straight ripped them off.
Wonder if we get sued, kind of like how
it's enough different that I doubt they could be sued, but
right, because didn't PUBG like sued Fortnite? I don't remember what happened with that, but
oh yeah, I don't remember either. But yeah, there was a big thing over there. That's right.
Like, all right, you basically took our game and fucking made it cartoony.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, like, there's a difference if you're taking, like... I mean, it's hard to say, because, like, you should be able to make, like, a shooter game that has a similar sort of gameplay as that, as long as you're not making it an identical thing. Like, I don't know that Fortnite should have been sued.
I think Fortnite even used like a similar HUD, and like they really ripped them off.
I mean, if it was like a direct rip-off, then like you got to figure out like where the line is. That's got to be a tough one for a jury to figure out. But I don't know the particulars of it either. So
yeah, my memory sucks. I'm sure I did at one point, dude. Maybe not though.
I just tend to not be a huge fan of like over fucking reaching copyright kind of stuff. Copyright and trademark kind of stuff. If it's overreaching, like there's a certain point which is like we should be able to fucking sing the happy birthday song and not fucking pay somebody. Like you can now, obviously, but
wait, I thought Sony still owns the rights to the happy birthday thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking the whole concept that you can't just like play something as background on like a video or like a stream without having to buy the rights is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Unless it's the primary focus of your whatever your thing is. You know, like if you're just sitting there playing fucking songs and charging, you know, people to fucking listen, then yeah, I get it. But if you're playing video games and there's just music that happens to be playing in the background, they should be happy they're getting the advertisement.
Wow. Yeah, apparently that's why, like at restaurants and shit, like if it's your birthday, that's why they don't sing the happy birthday.
Yeah, they come out and do like the happy birthday.
Yeah.
Kind of weird nonsense shit.
I'm trying to look it up because song officially recognized.
I'm kind of glad we don't go to restaurants anymore. Because whenever my family went to a restaurant, somebody had a birthday.
Mm.
So usually it was whoever broke and went to the bathroom first. Then it turned into their birthday, but you never could be sure.
Yeah, I hear you. Officially recognized in public domain. Okay. Trying to scan through this.
Ooh, Tom Lehrer's work all became public domain. He gave it to public domain. The guy that wrote Poisoning Pigeons in the Park, the comedy singer from like the 60s.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, he wrote a lot of really great comedy songs that are still pretty relevant. Like, our problems haven't changed all that much.
Pretty good. It holds up over time.
It does. It definitely holds up. I like it. Will all go together when we go. It's a great comedy song about the nukes, about nuclear war. Geez, there's so many good ones. He wrote a lot of songs that would definitely be considered racist now. There was some fucking stuff about Mexicans that he wrote that wasn't really complimentary.
God damn it, why can't I think of his name, dude? Randy Newman. Fucking Randy Newman, he dropped some N-bombs in the songs back in the days, dude.
Let's see. The Masochism Tango, that's a great one. Poisoning Pigeons in the Park is the ultimate song he wrote, but there's Oedipus Rex.
I don't know why, but that seems like something that should have been done by Carlin.
Carlin, you know what? Honestly, Carlin is a fucking really good comparison. Basically, he wrote funny, fucked up songs. Those super dark humor and basically like similar sort of critique on society as Carlin's.
Nice.
Like he did New Math in 1965, where he basically made fun of like how they were teaching math in like a terrible way.
Wonder what he'd think of Common Core.
Made fun of the fucking Vatican. The churches and shit. Just a lot of shit that you would not have expected.
It's fucking crazy.
But I thought it was really cool because he literally... Oh, the Happy Birthday song?
Yeah, just real quick, it was owned by Warner/Chapel Music, and they actually were collecting royalties on the fucking song. But it seems like it looks like they had to pay everybody back. Yeah, that is pretty ridiculous that anybody would have the rights to the fucking Happy Birthday song.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely fucking insane.
I don't know why I thought it was Sony. Probably because I think Sony's evil. Just assumed it was Sony.
You know, they're all fucking trash.
Dude, okay, not to switch topics, but did you see the Biden rally where basically since hardly anybody shows up to Biden rallies, a bunch of fucking Trump supporters showed up and just heckled him the whole fucking time?
Yeah.
Basically him driving away was just fucking... he was basically driving away through just a fucking sea of people holding like Trump pen signs. I thought that was pretty funny.
Well, you know, when your own party doesn't show the fuck up, you should just be happy somebody did.
Yeah. He called him a bunch of chumps. I'm president. I'm going to be president for everybody, even these chumps. Yeah, that's the way to handle it, Biden. You fucking idiot.
That's like a one step above the basket of deplorables.
Yeah, no shit. I think you would have learned.
Well, I mean, he's gonna shit on people. At least he's just shitting on them. Like she tried to make it sound nice, like she was being polite. Fuck off. Like I'm gonna be president for these chumps too. Like you're a fucking dummy. Like you're not endearing yourself to your opponents at all. What you should be doing is trying to appeal to both sides as much as you can, because you kind of want them both to fucking vote for you.
Yeah, I still don't understand the strategy of just appealing to the fucking lunatics, like they appeal to the far left fucking lunatics.
I don't get it.
Like,
Biden is called a lid until election day. Is he just gonna fucking like hide in his basement?
That's basically what he's been doing.
That's fucking funny because that's what Trump was telling him in the debate. He's like, yeah, Biden's hiding in his basement. Fucking, he's just gonna prove him right. That's dumb. Well, it looks like a lot of the fucking places that Biden shut up, nobody came.
I really want this shit to fucking hurry up and be over because I'm really tired of the fucking campaign ads that I'm constantly having to fucking sit through.
Oh, I haven't seen any campaign ads, man. I'm missing out.
Ad blocker?
I have like 3 ad blockers running all the time.
I guess I should look into that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of fucking... Like, if I'm going to watch YouTube, I hate YouTube enough at this point. I certainly don't want to be making money. I don't want them getting fucking money off of my clicks. That's for damn sure. God damn, they keep not delivering my goddamn bed frame.
Those assholes.
No, like, so yesterday and today both, they said it's out for delivery, and then it just didn't show up. And now they're saying, like, oh no, it'll be there Tuesday.
Should have ordered through Amazon, dude.
Both of the frame of the bed that I'm buying and the mattress are from Amazon.com Services LLC.
Oh wow, so they're fucking up, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I just like the fucking. I realized what it was. The futon wasn't bad, but the futon had like a memory foam core that I have on my futon bed couch thing, and the I think the memory foam was just shitty quality, and it's just not holding up. Long term, if you're going to sleep on it every night, it's just not a good plan. So that'll teach me to get a futon instead of a real bed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to handle that shit.
Oh, you can't block YouTube phone ads on the phone. Oh, that's too bad.
Oh, that must be the problem.
See, I'm usually using a laptop or a desktop, so.
I gotta get through this fucking Wheel of Time series, dude. I read a book, the first book in the series. They actually had. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time. Who's that by?
Jordan, Neil Jordan, I think. Maybe Robert Jordan.
I think I've read a couple of those books. I don't know that I've read all of them.
Yeah, I read the first one because they actually had it at Goodwill for like $1, so I bought it. I never like reading any of those ones that are in a series. If it's not the first one, I'm like, I don't want to fucking start in the middle of anything. But
there's an upcoming Wheel of Time TV series.
Oh yeah, I saw that, dude. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It's I don't know, man. It's kind of weird because like there's like 6 or 7 books, and like like the good guys win at the end, but then like the enemy's not really defeated. Like, it's really bizarre, dude. Like they come up with some fucking. I don't even think they really they ever explain it that I've noticed. Like okay, at the first one he he wins under really mysterious circumstances. Like he has this ability, this power ability. You know, he's the guy reborn. You know, the hero of old reborn. Um, and he gets to the end, and he's barely started, like, you know, learning how to use his powers. But then he just bam, totally wipes out the fucking bad guy. You know.
Huh.
And then like they never explain like how that happened. Like how did he know how to do that? But he wins every fucking time. But they come out with new books and they're in essentially the same predicament. It's like the other shit never happened. Like shit's still fucked up after he fucking wins.
Yeah, it looks like there's 14 books in the series altogether, or 15.
Holy shit.
There's a prequel called New Spring. And then it's the first book in the series is Eye of the World, and it goes through to A Memory of Light, which is the book 14.
Yeah, see, I started with the Eye of the World.
Oh, you know what? I know why I think this is familiar. The fucking guy I worked at a gas station for gave me this set of books.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because they're Robert Jordan,
yeah,
right?
I don't know. Yeah, I knew the last name was Jordan. I couldn't remember the first name. So
I'm pretty sure I've read at least 2 or 3.
But yeah, it's basically like a magic thing. Like, for some reason, like the women, there's women that, you know, end up being able to channel this power. Like men sometimes can too, but they almost always go insane at some point from using it.
Yeah, but it's never called magic. It's always called channeling.
Yeah, channeling, the one source, the one true source. Which the one and the true, like they could just call it the fucking source, but they call it the one true source every fucking time.
OTS. Yeah, I get it. That's obnoxious when people talk like that.
Yeah. Or they call it the one source, or the one true source. I'm like, dude, let's call it the source, man. That's good enough.
Oh, man. Oh, it's a shame Satan's not here, too. The fucking...
Like, things I mean, dude, but still.
Yeah. Well, it should be interesting. I'll watch the show when it comes out. I think it's definitely worth checking out the show.
Because, the first one, I definitely got a lot of Lord of the Rings kind of vibes from it.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
No, a lot of people were influenced by that. I'm sure Robert Jordan read that shit as a kid, you know?
Yeah. So it's not bad. I mean, I keep listening to the fucking books because they're all on fucking YouTube. Although they get taken down a lot, but I'm listening to them. They get taken down and put up constantly. So I'm trying to listen through all of them before they get fucking zapped. Yeah, especially, dude, it's frustrating when I find one that has ads on it because it'll be like a huge stretch. The minimum ones that I've seen are like 3 hours of the book. But then there's other ones that are like 12 hours of the book. So there's fucking 20 ads in a fucking 12-hour fucking audiobook.
Oh, yeah, there'd be a lot of fucking ads.
Yeah. Like I listen to it a lot when I'm like working out. Like when I'm doing the elliptical machine or whatever. Because it kind of helps me, distract from the fact that I'm doing something I really don't want to be doing. Which is exercise. That's good for that, I guess. Yeah, it's not bad. Was it Prime, right? Amazon Prime that was doing the series? I'm trying to see. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't see who was doing it. Oh, man.
I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure.
Quick little aside.
Video.
Quick little aside. The VR chat wedding that I've been invited to, the person who's running it is trying to fucking get everybody to commit to going, but they won't give the time that it's starting at. So they're like, it's going to be on Saturday. And everybody's like, all right, that's cool. What time? I can't tell you yet. you can't get people to fucking commit. Like they can't commit if they don't know what time.
Yeah, that's a little...
Anyway, I just thought I'd share that little quick gag there.
Yeah. Are they afraid people are gonna like crash it? Is that what
Well,
they're
you
worried
can.
about?
I mean, it's all like you can only go there if one of your friends is in the world or if they invite you. Like, you can set it up so it can't be crashed. Essentially, like you can even set it up so like whoever opens the world is the only one who can invite people. So if I were running a VR chat wedding and doing something like that, I would definitely do that. If it was supposed to be like exclusive and you didn't want people come in there that weren't like specifically invited. Which to me just seems fucking bizarre because it's a goddamn video game. It's not like even a real wedding. It's just a fucking, but whatever. Like I'm just saying, you can set it up pretty easily to just not have to worry about crashing.
Yeah, that is weird. They apparently view themselves as like they're fucking movie stars or something. Like, no, we can't get the paparazzi.
Well, they're not. They're not streamers. They're just like, they're just young. Like fucking dumb.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, why are they being so secretive about it? It seems fucking bizarre.
Oh, in this case, they're not being secretive. They're just fucking unorganized. Like they're like, no, we're gonna get a time. We haven't figured out for sure exactly what time it's gonna be yet. And it's like, well, it is in a week. You might want to give people a little bit of time to fucking make a decision on whether they can show up or not.
Yeah, or not, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll try to make it. If I don't make it, then my bad. I'll apologize, but I'm not gonna feel that bad. I'm gonna be like, oh no, because like I said, it's not a real wedding. It's just.
Wait till.
They
seem to be taking it very seriously, though.
It'd be like fucking. Your buddy and his girlfriend are dating, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna have a bunch of people over for dinner for our 3-month anniversary." You're like, "I fucking hate both of you, but I am compelled to go because I am friends with you." Fuck.
Yeah, but this is really taxing and taking advantage of our friendship.
No, it's just dumb to have a 3-month anniversary. I'm just saying.
You know what would be interesting with the VR chat if like you get married on there, and then you could actually have like kids from your union.
Oh, like you fucking
actually like take care
like
of
your
them.
kids can like make video game babies. They do have a lot of fucking weird, creepy ERP kind of shit that goes on in VR chat. Like that's a big part of the fucking game for a lot of people. Not fucking me, because that's just too fucking weird and desperate in my opinion. Like, but I guess some of the VR people get into like pretending to have sex in VR chat with each other in like private rooms. And it even like when you sign on to VR chat, it'll give you like little warnings and shit, like stuff you're not allowed to do. It'll give you like the basic rules. And like your typical like don't be racist, don't be fucking sexist or homophobic or any of that kind of shit. But also it's like, do not stream ERP private worlds under any circumstances. So if you're going to do ERP with you and your buddies are going to pretend to fucking have a weird virtual reality orgy, or like you and your girlfriend are in a private room fucking making pretend virtual reality love, you're just not allowed to fucking stream that to anybody for any reason ever. Which is smart, because there's a lot of people that play on that game that are fucking under 18.
Yeah, you almost have to have that.
Basically, it's their way of tacitly saying, like, no sex in the champagne room. Or we're not responsible for whatever the fuck happens to you kind of thing. Mad Metal Man, ooh, VR orgy. You know what, though, Mad Metal Man? I'll tell you this. It smells a lot better than a real orgy. It smells a whole lot better than a real orgy.
Yeah. I'd imagine.
Well, and I think they even make, like, fucking...
smells come through.
God, yeah, no. What I was going to say, I think they have... Bluetooth connected male and female vibrator things that you can fucking basically like attach to your junk or whatever. So like if you're pretend fucking somebody online, or you're doing fucking Skype call with your long distance person. You guys can give the other person control of the fucking device on your junk.
Wow.
Like I think they have that kind of shit.
It was like a thing. Basically, you like put it on your cock, and like the chick has like some like basically a dildo like thing, and like as she sucks on it, it actually like squeezes on your cock those areas that she's sucking on.
Yeah, essentially, like I think they have that, but with just like vibrators and shit. Yeah. So like the chick would have something she fucking puts in her pussy, and then the guy has something wraps around his dick, and they vibrate and make them feel good. Which fucking whatever, dude. I don't care. Like right on for whoever's using it. Fucking that's better than not getting laid altogether, I guess. But
you can pretend you have a sex life.
Yeah. Just don't let the batteries run out. Like make sure you put new batteries in before you start fucking VR sexing your partners. Oh, Mad Metal Man, yes. Social distance sex, Demolition Man was a prophecy. You remember that scene in fucking Demolition Man? She's like, let's have sex. And he's like, okay. Yeah. And they have to go sit in their fucking, like, lounge area in the living room and each wear, like, their own little fucking helmet to make them come. God, that was fucking hilarious. And then when he's like, I thought we were gonna fuck. She's
rattling off all these made up fucking STDs.
Oh yeah.
And there was
Super AIDS. I swear to God, I think Super AIDS was one of them. God, that fucking movie is great.
Yeah. The 3 shells.
I don't think the 3 shells was ever described anywhere. Like nobody will ever know for real except the writer what the 3 seashells are.
Yeah, how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
I do love his solution though, where he just starts cursing the fucking paper that comes out for his demerits or whatever to wipe his ass.
I mean, it's the best use for him. Can you imagine if every time you're like anywhere you say like fuck or shit or like asshole or something, like fucking like a little piece of paper comes out the wall and you owe somebody $1? Like a legit swear jar run by the fucking government. I mean,
oh god, that is terrifying because you could.
I'd starve to death.
Kinda.
Fucking, there'd be no money left in my account after like the first week. Like, well, he just wouldn't stop swearing. I just have to.
It'd be one thing to have in public places, but yeah, what if it, like even in your house you can't fucking cuss, dude?
The way their society was, I assumed that it was like basically in their house as well, like that they were basically just monitored all the time. Like essentially, like that somebody's watching kind of thing is just always happening.
Yeah, it was a pretty dystopian scenario they had going there.
Well, and even in their supposed utopia, there were like all these people that lived in the fucking sewer, like because it was better than living in the weird fucking happy joy world.
Yeah, this is a rat burger. Yeah, it's a pretty good rat burger.
It's the best damn rat burger I ever ate.
Just don't ask where the meat comes from. He's like, what do you mean? Like, do you see any cows around here in this underground?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Cows were extinct in that movie. God damn. Talk about dystopian, man. Take away my steak. I mean, you could take away my freedom, but fucking leave me the steak.
Yeah, that would be a pretty fucked up thing, man.
Yeah.
Cows are farting too much. AOC shut that down. No more cows.
Yeah, I don't fucking understand a lot of that. That Green New Deal is terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, man. Didn't he deny? I think Biden had denied that he endorsed it, but it was still on his website.
Yeah, he clearly endorsed
He
it on his
did endorse
website, and he denied it. Oh man. Oh, Mad Metalman, if you want a prophecy movie that's terrifying, it's Idiocracy. That is truly the terrifying prophecy movie. I still think it's going to come to pass.
Was it Mike Judge? Is it Mike Judge that fucking wrote that movie? I think it was, dude. The guy that came up with Beavis and Butthead. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
I love that movie for the longest time. Now, watching it, like, it's depressing.
Yeah, because you're like, no,
Yeah.
that's I've met that person. Oh God.
Yeah. Co-written by Judge and Eaton Cohen. I guess one of the Cohen brothers, I'm assuming.
Oh, probably.
Well, that's Coen, right?
You understand? I'm not
But
convinced
yeah.
that Biden
Saw
knows
that
what's
shit
even on his
coming.
website. Probably. That's a fair point.
Oh yeah, The Purge. That is another one. Yeah.
Oh, Idiocracy and The Purge. That the Purge is Idiocracy makes you wish The Purge was real.
But yeah, that movie really is depressing now. It's fucking prophetic. Too prophetic, man. Too on the nose. Still a fucking hilarious movie, though.
Oh yeah. You know, they had the wow guy in it too. I mean, I could say Owen Wilson, but the wow says it all.
Oh god. Yeah, that whole scene where he's like, "No, I like my job here." He's like, "What do? You sit on your ass, do nothing, and watch television?" Like, yeah, I'm good at it. Oh man. It's like, man, I don't get it. Every time he says lead, follow, or get out of the way, I get out of the way. And the guy's like, dude, you're supposed to lead or at least follow. Oh man.
Oh God. Or that one lady's like, I'll have sex with you later, but you're gonna have to pay me now. And she just keeps telling him later. Like he's fucking paying her.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Mad Metal Man. No, Joe Biden's Alzheimer's
and
dementia. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that second debate was like one long fucking senior moment for him, dude.
Oh man. What if that's the thing they haven't released from the laptop is all of fucking Biden's like dementia fucking pills? Like all the prescriptions for it? That'd be a pretty big fucking thing. Like the presidential candidate has to take 20 fucking pills in the morning to function? What? Like.
Yeah, he's all proud of releasing his tax information, but somehow he's not releasing his medical info. Come on, man.
I don't understand the tax thing. I'll be honest, like that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would the president or congressman or anybody be releasing their tax information?
Yeah, it does seem weird that somehow was a necessity for so long. A perceived necessity.
And it definitely predates Trump. Like, it's definitely something that they made people do a lot earlier because of fucking political pressure. I just don't understand, like, why?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It doesn't seem like it should be anybody's business.
Right? Yeah. It's like the concept that Trump should, like, shut down his business. That they were saying, like, if he's going to be president. It's like, nah, he has his son run it while he's fucking president, and he just stays uninvolved. That's pretty fair. Yeah, what politician would put bribes on a tax form to drug dealers file taxes?
Oh god, dude, I still couldn't believe that screenshot I sent of Norm Macdonald talking about the Borat thing.
Oh
That
yeah.
bitch's response. He basically says, "Yeah, I saw it. You know, obviously the Giuliani scene was fucking bullshit." And then some bitch is like, "Don't recall anyone asking or caring to hear Norm Macdonald's opinion, but okay, thanks." Like I couldn't believe it, dude. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" That's exactly. And again, the cool thing was like all the responses to her were like, "What do you fucking think Twitter is, other than people's unasked for opinions?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the most ridiculous fucking tweets I'd ever seen, dude. Although I
I,
feel like she
I
was
almost want
trolling to
Norm
try to
Macdonald to respond with, "Well, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask for your permission."
get. Yeah, no shit. All right, yeah, I'll erase it since you didn't want to hear it. Although you're following me for some reason.
Yeah. You wouldn't even have heard it any other way. Well, I suppose retweets.
Yeah, that's true.
God, I don't miss
Actually,
Twitter.
I think I looked it up. Actually, she wasn't because I went to her, you know, her account or whatever, and it said I wasn't following any of the same people. So obviously, I was following Norm Macdonald. So I guess she wasn't. But still, that was just utterly ridiculous to say. Why are you giving us your opinion on Twitter? Nobody ever does that.
Oh, what was it?
One guy, I think I did respond with, "Can you imagine how filled up her day must be with just going around telling people that nobody asked for their opinion, like on every tweet she sees, an opinion."
It is a long day. Well, fucking, what was it? Robert Downey Jr. Stepped up to fucking defend Chris Pratt on Twitter and got fucking
Oh right,
trashed. Like, they were all like, "Where the
yeah,
fuck were you when Hillary was fucking under assault?" Or some other silly bullshit. Oh
yeah.
no,
It's like,
was the chick that played Captain Marvel? "Where were you when fucking that chick was getting yelled at or something?"
oh
Nowhere, because
right,
you could tell
right,
nobody likes her. Like,
yeah,
none of
yeah,
the people in her movie or any movie
yeah.
she's done with seem to want to be around that bitch.
Uh, well, dude, even Mark Ruffalo defended Chris Pratt, dude. He's like, no, he's a great dude.
From everything I
And
understand, Chris Pratt is one of
Ruffalo
those
definitely
dudes that
has.
literally came up from like living in a fucking van and is super fucking nice and super fucking like wholesome and
Appreciative of
Christian and like gracious and like always has time for fans and shit. Like sort of like Keanu Reeves sort of style. Just like everybody really likes the guy because he's just a genuinely really nice dude.
Yeah. He just happens to not be a fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Well, no, like there's people in Hollywood that just happen to not be
Weird.
pricks, but like Keanu Reeves and Chris Pratt are like that extra level of like just absurdly nice people. Like there's footage you can find like video of like fucking
Yeah, or
Keanu Reeves just giving his seat up on the fucking subway when nobody recognizes him, just giving his seat up to like some lady because she was obviously had troubles or whatever and needed to sit down. Yeah, like they're just genuinely nice. Oh yeah, Hugh Jackman. Yeah, just some people in Hollywood are that extra level up, and yeah,
Yeah, Johnny Depp, dude. Like literally, like you probably haven't followed the whole fucking saga with him
oh no,
and
yeah, with
Amber
his
Heard.
fucking Amber Heard fucking him over and ruining his reputation, all, and she was the abusive one the whole time.
Yeah, yeah, and dude, like they fucking look so fucking hard to try to find people to say negative shit about him, and they couldn't do it, dude. Like he apparently is just a super fucking chill, like really good, nice dude.
Yeah, from everything I've heard about
Like
Johnny
the only
Depp, yeah,
people that would
he's
talk shit
a weird guy,
her,
but
her
really
friend,
nice.
you know, taking up shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, like, what was it? He's
yeah,
friends
Amber
with that comedian out in fucking Arizona, in Bisbee. What's his name?
Heard.
Doug Stanhope. Friends with Doug Stanhope. And Doug Stanhope might have taken the crazy
Oh,
pills
Stanhope. What?
and gone a little fucking nutty, but
Stanhope.
like he still is a pretty decent judge of character for the most part. And he was friends with Johnny Depp, and he was saying like from the beginning, like this Amber Heard thing is bullshit. Johnny Depp is way way too nice of a guy to have ever fucking taken a swing at her.
Yeah, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, but you just read
well,
also
even,
Johnny
like,
Depp is weird as fuck.
The writer was like, this can't possibly be true. You know?
Yeah. Oh, whoa, Mad Metal Man has a little inside baseball here. Larson is a nightmare of a Thundercat, according to his buddy who worked on the set for Captain Marvel. Everybody was walking around on eggshells, which makes sense because I saw a thing where she was on YouTube and somebody asked like, "Oh, do you work out?" and she just like fucking gave him like the 5th degree, and it was just like, it's just a question. It's just somebody wants to know, like, they just want to know what kind of crazy workouts you do. Like, they're not fucking doubting your veracity, you dumb cunt.
And no, she's apparently a horrible fucking person. Yeah. Like the press interviews when she would be there, Hemsworth, whatever, and like Don Cheadle, you could totally tell they hated the bitch, dude. Like they were being nice about it because she tried to claim that she did all her own stunts. She's like, "Oh, I just thought that we did. Everybody did their own stunts." And Hemsworth, whatever, the guy that plays Thor, was like, "Oh yeah, hey, Tom Cruise over here, you know, next Tom Cruise," because she had a stunt double. You know what I mean? There's like pictures of her walking with
the stunt double, yeah.
Obviously dressed in the same.
Oh man. Yeah, I like Hollywood movies. I just don't fucking want to know about Hollywood stars most of the time because there's just almost always like such terrible people.
Yeah, I don't understand why anybody cares what any of the fucking Hollywood people think, dude. Really? That person's gonna decide, based on their opinion, that's how you're gonna vote? Fucking brain dead.
Well, fucking some people probably just flip coins,
Yeah. I don't want to actually think about shit. Flip a coin and be done with it.
Well, there's a lot of really dumb people out there. Like, there's a lot of people that like just watch the news and believe it is writ.
Yeah, that's just fucking crazy. I think I saw they're definitely still throwing out shit that's been roundly debunked, like especially about like Trump and shit.
Oh yeah.
How do you know? And I guess that's obviously because you're not looking at any videos that don't reinforce your own fucking opinion.
Yeah, that I don't get.
Yeah.
Like, I there's a few things I listen to that are left wing, and because you kind of want to just have some idea of what the other potential opinions are, like, don't you want to challenge your fucking thoughts? I mean, because what if you're wrong?
Right. Yeah, I don't do it a lot, but I definitely do it at least occasionally.
Well, I'm not going to fucking watch
Probably
the
not
Young
as much
Turks
as I
because
should,
it's just maddening. Like, I'll watch some fucking CNN footage here and there or like some ABC shit. But, like, there's limits because some of it is just so far over the line that it's useless. Like, there's no real point. Like, I'm not going to sit down and watch Rachel Maddow for an hour. That's for damn sure.
Oh, man, yeah, that's legitimately fucking insane, dude. That's definitely one of the worst TDSs out there.
Yeah. Well, and even when it's not regarding... Even when it has nothing to do with Trump, she's crazy. Like,
claiming that he only paid... Right. Yeah, the one I was thinking of, the... Trump only paid $750 in taxes or whatever.
Oh, because there's like
when in fact it was just he happened to be $750 short. Like he put in money towards what his taxes were going to be, and he happened to be $750 short.
Oh yeah, so he's just making up the fucking short of what he paid in advance. Oh yeah, Mad Metal Man, I don't believe you. I didn't know about the famous morons in chicken suits thing. I knew the naked voting thing. That was fucking dumb. Oh yeah, I don't watch the actual TV news, then I'll just watch like videos here and there that just, cover like things from the other side of the fucking fence. So, like, it might be an ABC clip or an NBC clip or whatever. But I'm not turning on their fucking network and sitting watching for any length of time. Same thing with Fox. I ain't watching them either.
It kicked me out for a minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we knew the Discord was having some issues for gaming, so I'm not surprised it's finally caught up to us.
Yeah, it said something like RTC. Now it's fine. It's fucking weird. Like, I just clicked off and clicked back on. All right, that was fucking weird.
Weird. I don't know.
But yeah, like I said, it was, he paid a shitload of money in taxes, and honestly, getting that close with it is probably a testament to his, accountants.
Yeah, for sure. His accountants did like really fucking well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and like you said, he's in the middle of being audited, so there's no way he should be turning in most right now. Because anything he turned over wouldn't be guaranteed to be the end final result of his taxes anyway, so it'd be pointless.
I literally saw people still putting that up as fucking legit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What's up?
Dude, it keeps cutting out on me, dude.
Oh, you keep cutting out?
Yeah,
yeah. I did gotta go quiet for a second just to type back to the chat here, so that might have been...
Yeah, this time it at least reconnected on its own.
Oh, okay, that's
something
good.
Weird going on with the fucking... Yeah, my internet connection is bouncing.
Nope.
Looks like.
Ladies and gents, if you're watching and we suddenly cut out, like, you know what happened. Just to give you a heads up, I guess. I don't foresee me cutting out, like, all of a sudden. I just, I'm just saying.
They're trying to silence us, man. I wish we were that important.
The silencing could be being done by algorithm at this point, honestly. Like, if you're covering a lot of politics, you're certainly saying enough keywords that it probably triggers an algorithm that blacklists you. Keeps you from showing up on people's feeds and stuff.
Yeah, they said Trump like 12 times in an hour. We gotta fucking silence those guys.
They said Trump and it wasn't followed by the evil dictator. Because I'm sure, like, the left-wing channels say Trump a lot, too. They just follow it up with, like, Trump, the evil one.
Weird shit.
Not just as he saw someone with Kamala campaigning outside a polling station, which is absolutely illegal. Depending on the distance, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice that I probably won't lose power, but Discord has been going in and out. Apparently it kicked gaming out and ended his stream earlier. So, we've been fairly warned.
That was just part of the East Coast. That was just part of the East Coast server, West Coast server feud.
The West Coast Discord server just popped a cap in the ass.
Yeah. It's like the old rapper thing, except with Discord servers.
They duking it out, man.
God. Oh, fuck. There was a Mr. Show sketch where they did a fucking take on that whole thing, but it was for puppets for fucking ventriloquism. It's a big East Coast, West Coast ventriloquism feud. Oh, fuck.
There's a lot of fucking weird feuds out there, man. Wait, did you get disconnected or something? Oh, no, you're here. Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure, dude. It's a really shitty connection. I think that's all that's going on.
The West Coast server is probably on fire. You're not wrong, you know, Stan.
Funny because... that one was funny because the fucking the guy, the ventriloquist guys are like, it's not up to us. It's always been up to them. And they cut to a fucking, because they did like a conference or whatever to squash the differences. And they cut to a fucking room that's full of nothing but dummies without their fucking ventriloquist guys. Like tried to pretend that they were actually working it out. I don't
I
know.
mean,
It's funnier if you see
it's
it.
a good idea,
I'm
you know.
not doing it justice.
It's one of those things that's a visual gag. It's almost hard to describe a visual gag in a way that makes it funny. You gotta watch it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Yeah, East Coast versus West Coast ventriloquism. That's the name of it. I'll post it.
oh, definitely do. It's
Whether
like
you
that.
want it or not, you're fucking getting it.
The channel that, one of the channels that Satan recommended, Caleb City, is absolutely fucking hilarious. But I don't think you could really do it justice if you don't watch the videos to describe it. Like he's fucking hilarious, but you gotta watch the skit because it's just as much his personality and his way of delivering it that's just as funny as the actual concepts themselves. Mad Middleman, I don't know how an oceanfront state stays on fire as much as it does, but no, actually, there's a lot of things. There was a lot of issues with environmentalism, preventing a lot of dead material from being removed from forests, so they kept the people from going in and cutting down dead trees and shit. They weren't doing the controlled burns that they should have because their money was diverted elsewhere. So the detritus that's, normally would burn off every year is gone. Built up a lot, I mean, not gone. Say what?
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, is that the redwood trees, like, the only time they usually drop their fucking seeds or whatever is when a fire fucking happens. Right?
Well, yeah, the fires are normal. A lot of pine trees require fires to help because the pine needles will cut down on everything that grows under them. So that can also include preventing their own seeds from taking root and putting up new trees.
Yeah, that's kind of nature's little fucking, way of only dropping the seeds when everything's wiped out underneath and it can actually, take root.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
right after a fire burns out around it.
Yeah, it was definitely a combination of the hippies basically preventing a lot of things that would have prevented the fires from getting as big as they get. And then just general incompetence in not funding the things that matter. Also trying to stop fires altogether instead of allowing for like small fires to just go and run their natural course. And then also the two major ones that happened, at least in my area, were directly PG&E's fault. PG&E left like live lines running and just never bothered to like check them or maintain them in any way. So eventually they just fucking fell down and lit big fires. So the one that was really, really big, like 3-4 years ago, that like burned down like half a fucking city and shit. Like that one was PG&E, and then the one directly after it, the both times we had to evacuate my house, both times was PG&E lit those fires. But it's just crazy. I think we're running towards the tail end of having all these fires all the time like we are, because it's burnt out a lot of the shit that was there to be burnt.
Yeah.
But we'll see, because there's also, the new growth is not as resistant to fire. So, like, there will be new growth from all these fires. Like, there will be new trees growing, and they just won't get as big. And they'll be more likely to actually burn again. But the really big problem, just the huge, thick piles of, like, dead leaves and twigs and fucking, fruits and nuts and seeds and all sorts of shit that was, built up over all those years that the fires didn't come cleared out. Like, that's all gone. So hopefully that'll help.
Yeah, like, despite their best efforts, it actually got taken care of finally by nature. Or Antifa.
Yeah, or Antifa. Yeah, well, some of them, I'm sure, are, we know the gender reveal party started the one. So some of them are arson, whether directly or indirectly.
Yeah, like inadvertent arson. Yeah, that fucking shit needs to stop. The fucking gender reveal shit. Fuck you guys.
Hey, it's such
except
a
for
bizarre
maybe
concept.
for that one where the chick farted out the blue mist. Did you see that one?
No, that's fucking
Yeah,
so gross.
it's fucking weird. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but yeah, it's disgusting. Like here, I'm gonna bare my ass and fart, and you can see the cloud because I put a bunch of blue fucking powder in my crack.
That's a fucking weird choice.
It really is, dude. Oh fuck, man. But yeah, like I said, the whole thing is the whole concept of these gender reveal parties is just idiotic
Let's
and
all
apparent
let's
and
all start
dangerous.
doing colored farts. That sounds great.
Right.
That's so fucking. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
see
don't
if
know
I
who
can't find
started
that one.
that.
I'm not gonna watch it now.
Yeah, I know it was. I think it was memology. I'm pretty sure it was a memology video. At least the one where I saw it.
Oh, it's a 6-second video.
Oh, did you find it?
Yeah, I'll post it in the Discord and I'll leave it in the chat.
Yeah, I know memology put one out. Like, basically included that little thing at the end because they were like, he was talking shit
Yeah,
about the people that
she's
started the
very
fire with
obviously naked
theirs.
from the waist down, dude. That's not just sticking her butt out. That's really fucking inappropriate.
Yeah, although I think there were only like 3 people there. I think it was just her fucking chick buddies, if I
I
remember
don't really
correctly.
care. I think that's fucking gross to put this shit on social media. Like, I don't think it
Yeah,
matters how many people
no,
are in the room with
fuck
her.
that.
It's like she fucking posted this for the world.
Yeah,
You know, and I'm sure there's people who think it's great.
yeah.
And
I
that's
don't,
fine. That's
I
their
don't
opinion.
understand that
Mine
one.
is not the same.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fucking disgusting. Although again, I do find it kind of funny, but you're right. It's fucking gross, dude.
Oh, it's funny. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and again, ultimately harmless, especially when you fucking
Well, hey,
see
look,
people
you know,
burning
she
shit.
didn't start a goddamn fire. She's definitely miles ahead of everyone else in that
Yeah,
respect. She didn't burn down a good fucking portion of California. Oh my god. Man, I'll be happy if like next summer we don't have to fucking keep the windows closed all fucking summer again because of smoke and fucking fire shit. Because let me tell you, man, like it's really bad when you have to keep your windows closed all day and all night, even if it cools down at night. Oh, that's fucking the worst. Because you just the humidity and the heat just never leave the house. And I think there was at least one period where we were like,
yeah,
for a whole week, we just couldn't open the windows in our house. Mad Metal just don't ever post
yeah.
things like
That's
that again.
especially when the fucking weather's. Oh fuck! At least that's a short one. Yeah, I got the memeology one. Is like I said, he just put that at the end, and he's like, "Well, suddenly farting a gender reveal doesn't seem so bad, does it?" Which again, valid point. It's retarded, but it's ultimately harmless.
I like the
Retardation.
fucking. Oh, what do you call it? Like the next suggested video is like a. Oh no, never mind. I thought that was the next one, but it's your video, the one that gender reveal party gets explosive, the one where they started the fucking fire. Poor Matt
Yeah,
Norman cringed his back out of
yeah,
place. Oh
yeah,
goddamn.
yeah. Like I said, at the very end, he shows that that little 6-second clip of the bitch farting her little blue fart cloud for her 3 fucking heifer friends who freak out.
Oh, so fucking weird. Is it?
Yeah,
It's not just me, but have people become so much more okay with just basically with like nudity being posted on social media? it's not just me, right? Like that's super weird how many people are posting like their entire ass or like their tits or their dick or whatever.
Yeah. No, it's pretty. It's a disturbing trend. For
Well,
sure.
because even like, okay, I know this sounds like old fuddy-duddy bullshit, but even like the kids now, like some of the fucking things they wear and shit they post on social media, you're like, that shouldn't be legal. It should just
Right. It should be not
sure,
only
it's
censored,
not
but
technically
fucking
pornography,
arrested.
but what other possible purpose is that for other than to get people to jerk off? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shit. The Belle Delphine videos, dude. What the fuck, man?
oh, those are just essentially porn. There's a third one now.
Yeah.
She just keeps
Yeah.
making them.
Jesus,
Oh
dude.
man, and I bet you she fucking has
Yeah,
advertising.
I don't know how she gets away with it.
I bet you she makes
Oh, yeah,
AdSense off of
dude.
that shit too.
Yeah. Probably doesn't even have to be coded as 18 plus for her. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's probably that fucked up where it's like all fucking whatever. I think it's the green, like yellow is limited or something like that.
Yeah, MXR
Like,
fucking.
yeah, no, any kids can watch it, whatever.
Yeah, MXR who just makes like fucking video game content and like talks about sexy mods for games, and then they do like video reaction stuff where they just react to like funny shit on the internet. Like they can't get their videos monetized, but you know Belle Delphine is basically making pornography for YouTube and getting paid for it from YouTube. Oh yeah, Twitter has a lot of fucking porn.
Yeah,
Well,
Twitter
it's weird. I
doesn't
think
really
that's
give-
part of the simp thing.
unless
is that
somebody
there's- Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I did nothing.
I was gonna say it's weird. You're saying more and more thoughts every day. Honestly, I think the simp thing is because guys can't find chicks that'll date them because chicks are just basically turning into internet hosts, like taking pictures of their pussy and selling them on fucking Snapchat or fucking OnlyFans or Patreon or whatever. Like, there's just more and more chicks that are doing that and making all their money and have like this inflated view of who they should be willing to date. Like it seems like there's a lot of chicks who are really not really that hot who seem to think that they're gonna get like the 6 foot tall doctor. And it's like, nah, you're not even close.
Right. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, they've definitely shown that women, their expectations are fucking totally delusional, dude.
Yeah.
What they expect out of, you gotta have this, and this. Like, there's like 5 dudes on the planet that can fulfill all your requirements. So good luck, bitch. You and your average fucking looks. Yeah, no, it seems like also that you have to people nowadays are like having to ramp up the craziness to get noticed.
Yeah.
Which is going to end badly. It's going to be something tragic. I guess it already has, come to think of it. I'm thinking back to the firing a bullet into a super thick book.
Yeah.
You remember that? They're like, no, we tried it out on the ground and it didn't go all the way through. So I held the book, or he held the book against his chest and I shot him. And it went through and killed him.
Yeah. That was just...
Why the fuck are you doing that? Is that worth? That was a couple.
That's a fucking brilliant point. It kind of baffles me. An internet stripper can't give a lap dance or a handy in the back room. It's like, yeah, a lot of these chicks are like the stripper in like the budget fucking strip club who's going to give you a handy in the back room for an extra 20. They're not like,
Right. Yeah.
they're not top
they get
shelf
none of that.
10s or any of that kind of shit.
Yeah, and the fucked up thing is there's guys that are giving these bitches like $1,000 or thousands of dollars a month, literally all the money that the extra money they have, eating ramen every fucking day, just to fucking keep it up.
There was a dude that gave some fucking chick like 10 grand and killed his fucking family because they told him to stop fucking giving money to like Twitch thoughts. Like
Yeah, it's terrifying.
like I don't understand the fucking simping and the pay pigging and shit like that. But at least if you're on OnlyFans, you're getting like nudity out of it. Like I would assume for the most part. I don't fucking have an OnlyFans account, so I don't fucking know. But like I assume
I
you
don't know
get like
exactly
some
how
sort
it
of like
works.
sexual content out of it that's not the pretense of like Twitch or whatever. Because that's the part that baffles me. Is like a lot of these chicks are just boring as shit. And it's like, why are you giving them all this money to just shake their boobs and show a little cleavage? There's nothing really exciting about that. That's not a lot. Like if they're making like legit porn and you're paying for it, I kind of get that. Whatever. It's kind of dumb because there's a lot of free porn on the internet and a lot of hotter chicks in that free porn that you can watch anyway. But at least you're getting porn out of it. There's no pretense. But like I guess some of these Twitch thoughts will like fucking sit and eat a meal with their fucking audience. Like you're gonna sit and listen to this bitch chew her cud. Like fucking and people fucking go nuts for it. I don't get it.
Wow.
Oh, why pay for OnlyFans when I've never looked up OnlyFans content. I'm not surprised it leaks though. Apparently a lot of it ends up on Pornhub for free. Like I'm sure if you wanted to see what was on like Belle Delphine's like OnlyFans, you could probably find it anywhere else on the internet.
Yeah, somebody's reposted that shit somewhere.
But there's still probably like
and
thousands
even
of
if
people
not-
that fucking give her the however many dollars a month. She's selling trading cards now.
Oh yeah, the Pokemon type ones, isn't that what it is?
Yep, something like that.
Pokemon inspired.
I saw a brief thing, but I didn't look that much because I was just like, I really don't fucking want. I don't fucking want to know. like it's on the one hand, it's pretty funny, but on the other hand, it's like, oh, this is so fucking depressing.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Oh fuck, dude! I gotta take a piss, dude. I'm gonna run and take a piss, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Run.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can find Belle Delphine's shit pretty quick. Belle Delphine's date story set. I can't show any pictures. There's not a whole lot of nudity, but Jesus. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's the illusion of having like that sort of emotional fucking connection that fucking draws him in because they can't get these chicks to date him because all these girls around him have these really bizarre high expectations that are just not anything to do with reality. So the only way they can get that fucking emotional connection is by throwing like $15 at some chick on the internet. Like at that point, just fucking go gay. Go suck a dick. You're better off. Fucking at least your life would be more constructive. Oh, man. Fucking the Twitch thing is sort of mind-blowing in how much shit like these fucking e-thoughts can get away with versus like any other streamer that they just like shut down for like nonsense. Yet Twitch constantly is trying to talk about how like they're for fucking like they're family-friendly entertainment. Motherfucker, half your fucking site is dedicated to titties. Like, arguably, Twitch got as big as it did because fucking 13-year-olds could go fucking throw $5 at some chick and, like, jack off while she danced over in a thong to sign some fucking board in the back. Or the fucking... Here's one I don't get. The fucking... The e-girls that, like, get those weird microphones with the ears on them and start licking the fucking ears and shit.
Oh, the ASMR shit?
Like I understand the concept of, like, it's sort of being, like, white noise background music in some of this types of ASMR stuff. And that being, like, really appealing to, like, help you go to sleep or just to calm you down. But the weird sexual shit, like, I don't fucking get that at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I don't generally watch those ones. I do watch ASMR videos to like a lot of times to help me sleep and shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, anything about like ear noises or whatever the fuck they call it. Um, well, yeah, they'll have ones that are literally the mic literally has two little fucking like plastic or rubber ears on either side. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I'm gonna do an ear cleaning for you.
I don't want to hear some chick licking an ear. I've had chicks lick my ear. It's not really all that great. It's just kind of fucking annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, or have you ever had a chick try to kiss your ears, sort of like, oh, that just gets weird.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, now you've
I
just
actually had
deafened
a
me.
fucking.
Thanks.
Well, dude, I remember going to a fucking strip club as part of a bachelor party or whatever,
Oh, the bitches that come up
and
and whisper in your ear. Oh, I fucking hate that.
no, dude, no, this is way more intimate than that, because obviously you can't touch them. This chick was like dancing for me. Like one of my friends bought a dance because I'll never buy a fucking lap dance, dude. One of my friends bought one for me, and as the chick was kind of doing her lap dance or whatever, she like goes and starts sucking on my fucking earlobe as
Nah,
she's doing the fucking dance.
I don't want your mouth on my
Yeah,
earlobe.
yeah. I mean, it was nice, but it's really not. It's really unfair because you can't touch them. Like my hands are literally
Where
coming up
was this
to
strip
fucking
club? Because I went to the one time I went to a strip club, you were definitely allowed to touch the strippers. Like they were very okay with it. And
yeah. No,
the
it's
rooms were all
definitely
private. They were like booths or like beds that you would lay down on in booths.
Mm. All
And
right. Yeah.
there were
No,
no
this was
bouncers anywhere to
literally
be
this was
seen
kind of
near the
out in the
actual booths.
open. Oh man, but yeah, I don't know. It was kind of made pretty clear that you're not supposed to touch them, but I was like, dude, that's unfair. This bitch is sucking on my fucking earlobe,
Oh, I remember the spiel because every
and
chick
I
got the
can't
same
touch
spiel.
her.
No kissing, licking, or biting. No touching the cookie. And no touching anywhere I tell. No touching me unless I say so. Was their fucking thing. But if you give them like $40 or like $60 for a lap dance, like they'd be like, "Ah, you can touch my tits if you want."
Right.
And fucking this one Asian chick, because it really wasn't my thing, because you just get all kind of hot and bothered, and then you go home, like fucking. It's just not really very satisfying. And I wasn't in a low end strip club. This was actually one of the higher end ones in San Francisco. Like it was like a $40 fucking cover charge, and this was in 98, 99.
Wow.
So money was a
Yeah,
little
this
more
would have been a
valuable
long
back
time
then.
ago.
So like a $50 fucking surcharge now.
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
that's
I
literally
guess,
the only time I've gone. Other than again the bachelor party shit.
yeah, if somebody I know
I
has a
have no
bachelor
interest
party and they have to
in
go, like they want, oh, we got to go to a strip club. I'm like, oh, all right, fine, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. And again, same thing. I'm not paying for any fucking dances.
And you know what? My
It was nice. It was fucking a good time. I definitely enjoyed
it
the
was
shit.
it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I'm never paying for that.
It was such a waste of money. Because if I'm
Yeah.
gonna spend
No, it
$200
really is.
for a night, I'd rather just get a like fucking blowjob or fucking get to fuck some chick. You know, like I don't want to spend $200 for a naked chick to just kind of rub on me a little bit and then fucking peace out.
Mhm. Yeah, it really is a fucking waste, dude. And you're like, yeah, that's obviously they're not doing it because they like you. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're paying them to pretend to like you.
Oh, I
You know?
had one of them fucking soak through my fucking jean leg. That was kind of weird and gross.
Oh wow, that fucking wet, huh? Good job,
She
dude.
was like humping my leg or something because I think I paid like $60 or $80 for that lap dance. Like it was more than a normal lap dance, and it was
Right.
like a fucking. Well, this lap dances for 5 songs instead of like 2, like our normal like lap dances. Yeah, $200 for blue balls from Juno's Den is about right. But yeah, like what was it? My buddy was with us when we went there because it was like his 21st birthday or some shit. And so we're all like, oh, he's 21. We'll all go to a strip club since we're all finally old enough. And then his bachelor party was a fucking weekend out at the fucking coast in a nice rental house where we played board games all fucking weekend. Let's tell you how much he really liked that strip club. Oh, man. That was the pus discharge. No, these were clean chicks, Nacho. You'd be surprised. But,
yeah, dude.
And I was not disappointed. We fucking had a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, the one that we went to where that happened was like, it was right by the ASU campus. So, well, a lot of, I don't know if you're familiar with ASU's reputation, but a lot of, the ASU has a lot of super fucking hot chicks that go to that university, man.
Oh, so yeah, a bunch of college girls working their way through college there. That had to be nice.
Yeah. There were ones that we even have the schoolgirl uniform and shit. Oh, fuck. But yeah. No, dude, seriously, if you're not familiar, Tempe, which is where ASU is, right in the, it's part of the Phoenix metro area. Dude, I used to work at a Safeway for Verizon. They used to have these little booths inside it, little kiosks inside a Safeway. And literally, like every 5 minutes, dude, at least, you'd see a chick walk by and like, wow, that might be the hottest chick I've ever seen. And then 5 minutes later, wow, that might be the hottest chick I've ever seen.
Okay, well, we were definitely not in that fucking crazy of a club. I mean, the chicks were all hot, but not like, oh my God, that's the hottest chick I ever seen.
Right.
I also found out that my buddy didn't like black chicks.
Oh, wow.
Because the first girl that came up, we're like, if me and my other friends were like, we're buying him a lap dance from the first girl that comes up, or he'll never get a lap dance from anybody because he's just too much of a fucking pussy. So the first chick that came up, we literally just bought him a lap dance. And then I think we got him like 2 lap dances. We're like, that's fucking it. Like, you're not going to fucking pay for your whole night.
Yeah.
But he knew that coming.
No, that's fine. Yeah. That's kind of funny because the friends whose bachelor party we were going to it for, I guess really likes black chicks. I didn't find this out until this point, but basically because he kept saying no. He kept saying no to all of them. Like, no, I don't want to dance with her or whatever. And then this fucking hot black chick came out, and he's like, all right, I can't say no to that. Which was kind of funny because the chick that he was marrying was one of the most flattest fucking chicks ever, and he's into fucking black chicks.
Oh,
like,
weird.
You know what I mean? No tits, no ass.
Weird. He knew what he could get. He had a realistic idea of what he could get, and he knew what he liked when he was at the strip club, I'll tell you, the black chick that my buddy was disappointed in, she was fine as fuck. Like, she was hot.
But no, that dude, I didn't realize it for the, because I'm not good at telling if dudes are attractive. But I remember my ex telling me, like, that he was, like, fucking really hot dude. So, yeah, I was kind of surprised.
Like, fucking...
The fucking goofy dude I hung out with, you know what I mean? A really fucking funny dude, but...
There's certain things that are always attractive, like a dude who's like super chiseled muscles and like, unless his face is super fucking what do you call it? Non-symmetrical.
Oh, right.
Like, unless his face is super non-symmetrical, he'll be considered pretty hot. But the majority of dudes, it's like a weird equation of like, how much money do they make? What kind of personality do they have? Are they funny? Like plus the looks, you know what I mean? Like, if it's just like an average looking dude, like what makes them good or bad looking at that point usually is like money, looks, or money, power, and fucking like humor and shit like that.
Yeah.
And are they a decent guy? Because like, the more of a dick they are, the more likely chicks are to fucking go for him for some odd reason.
Oh, yeah, they can't handle a guy not being attracted to them, dude. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, like 90% of the dudes they meet, if they're a hot chick, are trying to fuck them. So it just gets boring and old.
Yeah. But, dude, seriously, I got more fucking interest off of being a sarcastic fucking asshole than fucking anything else. Not even fucking close, dude.
Oh, yeah. It depends on the chick, though, too. Because there are chicks that, like... There are a few chicks out there who you don't look for the sarcastic asshole, but they're few and far between.
Yeah, yeah, and anybody that does work on is going to be damaged goods. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they've got fucking issues if
And
they
also,
need
it
like.
matters like where you're trying to pick up chicks. Like the bar is probably not the good place to pick up women.
Right, right.
I find that if you're looking for like chicks to actually date, just look around the places you go and do stuff. Like find people that you fucking see when you're out doing shit and having a good time. It's like when I was dancing, I was looking around. Well, not at the fucking dance hall in my town, but when I went to San Francisco to dance, I was always on the lookout for like chicks there.
Mm-hmm. Not bad.
Because I'm already out there dancing. They dance. Got something in common. That's more to build off than fucking. We both were sad and desperate and decided to go to a bar and get fucked up.
Right. Mm.
Of course, now I don't really give a shit, but that's different.
Oh fuck.
Well, Nostradamus at this point, man, fucking. Who even knows, like, if you're gonna get accused of rape just from fucking approaching chicks at this point? Like, I don't know how anybody fucking dates.
Yeah, it's fucking scary, dude. Especially for dudes. Especially if they can claim that, like, oh no, I regret sleeping with this guy, so now he raped me.
Yeah, and like, for somebody like Johnny Depp, there's justice because he can afford lawyers and investigators and people to fucking prove his side of the case. But for the vast majority of people, you don't have that kind of money. You just go to jail.
Yeah.
Or you get probation for
guy,
10 fucking years, or you lose a whole bunch of fucking money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, do you remember Mattress Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, well, I guess he actually had the money to go after her, but for the longest time, though, man, like he got kicked out of school, got all this kind of fucked up shit happened to him, and it turns out the bitch was fucking completely lying. She was pissed because he fucked her and didn't want to date her, is basically what happened.
Yeah. Which I don't understand why you'd be mad. Like, I mean, to be fair, like, she basically threw herself at him. It's not like he actively went out of his way to lie to her. He was always like, I have no interest in dating you. And then she's like throwing herself at him. He's like, I'll fuck you, but that's as far as it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then again, that's another one where people still haven't gotten the word out that she was full of shit.
Yeah. Well, didn't he lose the fucking lawsuit against the school or some bullshit?
I don't know, man. Not sure how it turned out. I thought he eventually got.
Because like he can go after her, but there's no real money in that.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly.
Yeah, let's take a look. It was at Columbia University, I believe.
Sounds familiar.
Wow, 4th year student. Wow. Trying to make sure this is the Mattress Girl one. It's not really in the headline here. It just says Columbia University rape controversy.
Well, and like there's a whole bunch of frats that have been accused of all sorts of horrible things, and it always turns out to be a fucking lie. But for some reason, everybody just thinks frats are full of like evil rapists. It's like, yeah, maybe they get up to some crazy shit, and once in a blue moon, you get shit that has nothing to do with the frat, and just that guy's a piece of trash. That kind of stuff happens, but like the vast majority of frats are just fucking clubs that people go to school and join. And then do kooky shit like fucking paint their balls orange and fucking paddle each other with ping pong balls or something. Yeah. They just share some silly fucking initiation and then they're all good buddies and it's networking for, corporate life essentially. Because there was that Rolling Stone article that like that one chick had told like multiple different versions of that story to multiple different people, and the author of the story in Rolling Stone knew that it was a lie essentially. That one
Yeah.
happened. Fucking ruined all those
What?
dudes' lives.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. I'm trying to see what the actual outcome here was of that case. Both complained separately. God damn it. Too much to read. Okay.
Yeah, what was it like?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you find it?
No, still not.
I'll just say with the Rolling Stone one, if I remember correctly, like a lot of like a few of the people she accused weren't even in the frat or there that night. Like
Yeah.
the story was just so flimsy that like any amount of investigation would have told you it was completely false. Yet this bitch ran it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And I doubt Rolling Stone compensated any of those people to the level of what they fucking lost. It's like Mattress Girl. Like that dude may have won the lawsuit, but I doubt he got back any of what he fucking lost from that. You know, Nick Sandman is going to be like infamous for fucking ever. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's definitely getting paid, so good for him.
Oh, he made a lot of money off that deal. I'm sure. I'm sure he got high six figures, low seven figures, maybe altogether.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he
Definitely
went
not what he was
after.
asking for, but definitely a lot of scratch, man.
Well, he went after multiple different companies too. So. Because they all fucking doubled down like idiots. I don't even understand.
Yeah. Yeah, that is fucking weird.
Chief fucking Meth Feather. Chief Meth Mouth. That works. Chief Meth Mouth and his fucking spirit drum.
Oh, shit. Sponsoring a project, accused him of rape. Not responsible for the allegation. Okay, what was the outcome? There we go. Finally. Woods dismissed the case, but allowed Nungesser another attempt. Amended complaint. Dismissed it. Refile too. Prosecuting of appealing. Oh, here it says on July 14th, 2017, Columbia and Nungesser agreed to settle the lawsuit.
Okay, so it's settled. Probably because the judge kept
Nungesser,
fucking deciding that the law didn't matter.
yeah, yeah. She's a woman, so you lose.
Yeah, the number of judges who are not like legit following the law at all is just getting creepy.
Yeah, it's definitely the whole legislation from the bench thing is a really disturbing trend.
Yeah, like anytime Trump fucking issues an executive act, like somebody in fucking like Hawaii says nah, and then their court's like, no, we put an injunction. So it's to the point where it's like, okay, this is definitely not how the system is supposed to work, like at all.
And I guess Trump's replaced quite a lot of those judges, right? Because he can do that, right?
Oh yeah, Trump is reported as appointed like a record number of judges or something, I guess. Hopefully tomorrow the fucking vote goes through and he gets that third person on the Supreme Court. But then again, if Biden wins, apparently they're just going to stack the court. Which I hope that's enough to get the fucking Republicans to just take their rifles out and deal with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. I don't genuinely want that for anything else. But if they're going to just start fucking stacking the court, we have to kill them. Sorry, time to water the fucking Liberty tree.
And again, obviously, judging by the fact that they refuse to answer the fucking question, that obviously is what they're fucking going for.
I don't know if they'll have Congress to do it, because I think they would need Congress as well. I don't think the president can just unilaterally add judges to the Supreme Court, though.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious, like, how do they do that?
And so yeah, if a Republican is still controlling the fucking Congress, there's no fucking way.
Let's see. Let's see. NPR, is it possible?
Yeah, like I said, it shouldn't be. That's for fucking sure. But again, they definitely don't respect the Constitution, so it's not that shocking.
Yeah, so even his own party turned against him when Roosevelt was trying to do it.
Yeah, good for them.
It does look like it has to go through Congress and the president.
Yeah, yeah. And I just don't see them losing enough seats to make that possible on the off chance that they stuffed enough ballots to get him elected, to get Biden elected.
Oh, yeah, no, it looks like that. That'd be pretty unlikely, but it's a genuinely real concern. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking God. Oh, my fucking God. This is the saddest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life.
Ooh.
This is... Oh, my fucking God. It's a first-person video date with Belle Delphine. I found one of those sites that did it, and it was titled, like, A Night Out or something like that. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Oh, my God. That's so fucking sad. It's literally just her, like, dressed up in, like, a nice outfit, and then she shows up, and it has little, like, it pauses for a second and just goes to a picture with, like, you know, like a subtitle on it or something, like, hi, how are you this evening? Oh, it's such a nice night. Where are you taking me?
Jesus. Wonder how much that... They say how much it costs to get that?
I have no fucking idea. I don't know what Belle Delphine's OnlyFans is. Let me see. I'm sure it'll pop up.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. It's got to be thousands of dollars, I'm sure, that fucking dude paid to have a virtual date.
Well, he's not in it. It's just her. So it's like it's a first person perspective. So like from your perspective, you're the guy driving the car, but it never shows the dude.
Okay, I gotcha. So it wasn't an actual one-on-one thing. It was her.
Hers is $35 a month, which that seems pretty steep. I don't think there are. I think it's just one tier. There's no multi-price things.
You know what? I'm thinking of Patreon.
I think like you can. So like there's a certain amount of stuff that they're going to post for everybody if you pay for your $35 a month or whatever. Oh, you posted the one where the guy got shot. Yeah, I've seen that one before. And then I think that they can put other stuff behind like a bidding war for like paying tips or something.
Oh, I gotcha.
So like this video is for whoever, you know, tips the most. I'll send this video to them or something like that, or this picture, or whatever. Because it's similar to like I think how Cam's sites work. Like they'll only get naked after they've gotten a certain amount of tips from the audience, and then, you know, another certain amount of tips they'll fucking jack themselves off with a fucking dildo or whatever.
Right.
And then you can take them into private sessions if you pay enough money, which isn't prostitution, but you're telling a chick how to like finger herself for your amusement. So
yeah, it has nothing to do with the money you paid me. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it because I like the guy. The fact that he paid me thousands of dollars is incidental.
Oh, wow. So some senators are trying to push a bill to prevent court packing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't play that one out loud because I'm not sure if I'll get in trouble for playing somebody else's YouTube video, but I'll post that in the Discord as well. Mr. Nacho Damas, thank you for sending that. That would be nice.
Right,
he already posted it.
Yeah, that's right.
Well played, sir. But that would be nice, man. I would really like to see that be prevented all long term. Like, because it shouldn't be how that works. You shouldn't be able to add justices.
Okay, now, if there's to ratify a new amendment to the Constitution, um, they can't use the nuclear football thing for that, right? Like it has to be the absolute majority as opposed to a simple majority. Is that right? Or
I
does that just
believe
apply to
you're
everything?
correct. I believe you're correct. And I don't think that that's changed. There are two
Yeah.
ways to get an amendment to the Constitution.
Mhm.
How to amend, and it's like the Constitution? Yes.
The Constitution.
Constitutional amendment process. Let's see.
Obviously, it has to go through the House first and then the Senate.
It's from Article 5. The Congress proposes an amendment. The archivist of the United States who heads the National Archives and Records Administration is charged with responsibility for administrating the ratification process. Nobody fucking cares. It has to be 2/3 of the state legislatures
Yeah,
calling for it.
So. Which is, I believe that's what the absolute majority means.
Yeah, so 2/3 majority vote in both the House and the Senate in order to get a constitutional amendment.
Okay, right on.
The other way that it can happen is, I believe, with a 3/4 vote from the governors of the states. I believe it's called a convocation of the governors.
Oh, okay.
And they can actually amend the Constitution. So that's the other way that it can happen.
Yeah, I'd never heard that. That's interesting. We're learning shit today. That's fantastic.
So there's a push from the Young Turks under a different name. I forget what the name is. They were basically trying to get a convocation of the governors to get money out of politics. Because they're like, there's just no way Congress is ever going to vote themselves out of millions upon millions of fucking dollars in dirty money. Like, it's just not going to fucking happen. But the governors of the states, you might actually be able to get 3/4 of them to do it.
Yeah, I'm kind of doubtful on that too. I don't know if they're any less corrupt and fucking bought and paid for as.
Oh, I'm not saying if their plan was good or not. I'm just saying, like, that's.
They tried. They tried it at least. Yeah.
Yeah, Nacho, you're right. The fucking ridiculous comments under this.
Yeah. It's
Somebody
pretty
says the
obvious
Republicans
they
want to play
really
dirty,
don't
so should the Democrats. They should add 2 more states. Fucking what?
Well, if
What
they
do you
want to
even
split
mean,
up
dude?
California, that proposal to split up California into 3 states was interesting.
If they did
And
that,
it
at
never
least one
happened.
of those states would probably end up conservative. I don't know that there's any way to do that without ending up with at
Oh,
least
yeah.
one of them going red.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a conservative that proposed the idea.
No,
Because,
it's
yeah.
no. California's been proposed to be split up multiple times, a lot of times.
Oh,
So that's nothing new.
okay.
Similarly, with I believe Texas has been proposed to be split up, and then I don't know, maybe Florida or maybe there's others. There might be one more state that's been proposed to be split up, but I know Texas and California just because they're so big and they have so many fucking votes and population.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't disagree. I think California should split into like 3 different states.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's too many, again, with the winner take all thing, it should definitely be done because that's so many. California is by far has the most House representatives, right? Because like New York's
Oh
obviously
yeah,
up
yeah.
there.
California's got. Yeah, I think California's got the most.
Yeah,
most
because I
reps.
mean, like, in New York, obviously New York is the biggest, city, New York City. But there's no other really big cities. But California, there's like what fucking six that are in the top 25 in population, I think.
Oh, I mean, like, if you split California in like 3 states, like the southernmost state would be like ridiculously high population, and then like the two, like the middle and the top would just both be very drastically like lower population in comparison.
Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, it might have like Fresno in it or something like that. Like that's a much smaller,
Yeah, but I
much
mean, you're
smaller
looking at
cities.
like San Diego, Los Angeles, just all the fucking most of the major cities are in like Southern California. So like you would have like
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
population spike in like the middle area of the state where like San Francisco and like the surrounding cities or around San Francisco would spike the population a bit, but like Northern
Yeah,
California
San
for sure is
Jose.
rural. Northern California, like the very top part, would definitely go conservative.
Mhm. Yeah, well, San Jose's up there, right? And that's a pretty popular. I think they're in the top 25 in population.
Oh yeah, yeah. San Jose's up here. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. San Francisco's a decent chunk, but I think San Jose has more people, way more people than San Francisco does.
Well, San Jose's not that far from San Francisco. That's why I was saying like San Francisco and the cities around it. Plus
Yeah. Oh,
Sacramento's in like the middle.
Sacramento's not super highly populated though, right?
It's like a little. It's a fairly decent sized city. Let me see what their population is
It's
though.
like, because I'm thinking they're like the fifth or sixth largest city. I mean, I know it's the capital and that, but I think it is only like, yeah. Let's see.
521,000.
Yeah, that's not much.
Let's see. Whereas San Diego.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's San Jose you were talking about. My bad. I was getting this mixed up.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, well,
San Jose,
well,
that's like 1,033,000.
yeah, I'm showing almost 4 million in LA. 1.4 million in San Diego. Just over 1 million in San Jose. San Francisco, about 881,000.
Yeah, just under a million.
Fresno's number 5, 531,000.
Go figure.
Yeah, and Sacramento's just a little below that. It looks like. After that, Long Beach isn't that part of Long Beach? Isn't part of LA? Well, apparently not.
Long Beach is part of LA County, but not LA the city. Because remember,
Okay.
it's like Los Angeles and Los Angeles County are like
Huge.
yeah.
Yeah, it has all those other areas that are technically not LA, but are totally LA.
Yeah. Like San Bernardino is basically LA. It's just like a suburb.
Yeah, there's definitely no breaks in like terrain or anything. They definitely butt up against each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Oakland 433,000, Bakersfield 384, Anaheim 350,000, Santa Ana 300. That's number 11, 332,000. I don't know why, but I don't remember Santa Ana for some reason.
Yeah, my little city's just under 200,000, so we're much smaller comparatively.
Right. It's like Riverside. That's part of LA too, I believe. Stockton, Irvine, Chula Vista. Oh yeah. Chula Vista is essentially just east San Diego.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah, my
shithole.
area's got a lot of small cities just because like there's Sonoma County, fucking Wine County, a lot of tourist shit. God, that's
Indeed.
fucking.
Yeah, and if you're anywhere near a beach, you know, a lot of big cities right near the beach.
Oh. Oh, somebody needs a steady cam. This bitch makes a lot of money. She needs to fucking buy a steady cam. This is making me fucking motion sick.
Yeah. Oh wait, did you post it in the Discord or?
Oh, should I post a link? I'll post a link to that. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Might as well.
You gotta scroll a bit down for the fucking date. It's like a 10-minute video. I don't think I'm gonna watch the whole thing because, like I said, every time they're walking, it's like it shakes. But like it's so funny because there's like these cringe little fucking conversation cards with just pictures that pop in.
Yikes.
That's what you're paying $35 a month for. Like legit, save your money for like 3 months and you could probably get a decent hooker. And you'll be a lot more satisfied with that, I guarantee. Because she'll actually suck your dick. Belle Delphine's never gonna suck your dick.
Yeah,
oh, you have a good night, Mad Metal Man. Oh, but yeah, no, like the shaky cam, like when they're walking down some sort of fucking wooden walkway or some shit. Like the camera's just like, and you're just like, oh, fucking.
Constantly bouncing around.
Yeah, your brain just kind of makes you kind of feel queasy for a second because you're just like, oh, this is not how things are supposed to look. And like, you know, if this is just some like YouTube channel with like 20,000 people, you know, fucking, of course they're not gonna have a steady cam, but like, I'm sure she's got like a few thousand people that are fucking signed up on her OnlyFans. She's probably pulling in like 6-7 figures a year bare minimum with this insanity.
Yeah.
You know, like 6 figures at least, probably closer to 7. She can afford a steady cam. You know, she can afford some guy in a fucking vest with a steady cam rig running this and a little higher def camera. Looks like it was shot on a goddamn iPhone.
Yeah. Although, again, if business isn't falling off because of it, you know what I mean? Why bother?
Because you don't want business to fall off. You know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be the novelty thing for sure. Like, there's a lot of people that are going to sign up for the novelty of it, I'm sure. But just with anything, I would just assume you want to increase your quality and improve your quality every chance you get just to keep people coming back.
Yeah. No, you definitely should. Or she definitely should have that idea in her head, but obviously not. She's like, oh, nobody's really complaining about it, I guess.
Yeah, like you want to upgrade your sound equipment, get better microphones, better cameras, higher quality, more fucking high def and shit, and better editing. Maybe hire somebody to do the editing for you, and like all those things will increase your business, I would assume.
You would think so, but who knows with horny guys?
Well, you know, I mean, the other thing is if I can't believe we're getting this far into it, but for instance, say like, you know, you get all this better equipment, you could start making videos and selling them on the side off of OnlyFans. Like you could, you know, get the people on your OnlyFans would probably be willing to buy the occasional extra video from something else entirely. You know what I mean?
Right. Something that's not available on YouTube or anywhere else.
Yeah.
Behind a paywall. Although, yeah, Shoe on Head's another one. Apparently, she's never upgraded her fucking any of her shit either.
Well, she's a fucking dummy.
Yeah. Apparently,
she got famous for being like halfway smart and fucking making videos and looking cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize those two broke up, man.
Oh, did she finally dump his ass? Because that dude was a fucking creepy, narcissistic guy. I just like.
God,
I don't like her any more than him, but like it was one of those ones where like, it's just I don't know why anybody would want to date that dude.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think from what I heard is he was trying to hook up with some chick that again, was technically legal but looked way underage.
Oh God.
So it
Well,
does
no,
kind of
look,
seem like
if she's
pattern
legal, I don't give a
behavior.
shit. Fuck whoever you want that's old enough. At this point, my
Right.
standards have dropped to like as long as it's not illegal.
Yeah, yeah. It's just, I'm thinking the dude's fucking, you know what I mean? Would mess around with a chick underage.
Probably. He was a weird narcissistic guy, dude. There's a lot of weird shit about that guy.
Oh God, I still remember that time. I forgot what point he made some kind of point or whatever, and he literally was like, "Did you see what I just did there? I used skepticism to figure that out." And I'm like, "Wow, you're really patting yourself on the back over a fucking basic bitch take about something." But yeah, incredibly arrogant, incredibly fucking narcissistic.
Like Brie Larson flipping her shit because somebody was like, "Hey, do you work out?" As one of the questions from her audience on one of her fucking YouTube videos.
How dare you?
It's like they're just curious about your life, you dummy. They're not insulting you.
Yeah,
That's just
they
somebody
like-
who probably wants to hear like, do you do this or that or whatever popular fucking workout.
Mm,
You know, are you into CrossFit or do you do keto? That's what they're digging for. They're not digging for like, you look fat.
right. Yeah, I'm saying you're in great shape. So do you work out or is it just diet? You know, it's probably
Yeah.
why they're asking. And she's like, "Fuck you, I'm not fat, fucking asshole."
It's like, Jesus, that was a softball question. No wonder nobody wants to hang out with you on the fucking set.
Yeah, you're a fucking harpy.
Can you imagine how fucking miserable that'd be? Because not only do you have to be like on eggshells, the movie sets, they work long fucking hours. You're not gonna be able to keep your wits like enough to be completely fucking perfect and not offend her in any way during a whole fucking workday, and you're gonna have like 7 of those every week, you know, until the fucking movie's done.
Right?
Because I understand it, dude. There's no fucking days off when you're filming. Like you're filming for 3 months. It's 3 months of solid work.
Yeah, I assume they don't even take weekends off and shit, right?
Yeah, I would. I mean, maybe like the. I mean, even I would think even the famous actors don't, but maybe. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe if you're like
it's
Robert Downey Jr. level or fucking. What's her fucking name? Pretty Woman. What's her name? Julia Roberts level or something like that. Shit, like you can command a fucking day or two off a week on a
Yeah.
set, but.
weekends off.
You might get like half days or something where like you're just not needed for like scenes or whatever, so you have time to fucking go do stuff. But
Yeah, I would imagine that's kind of how it works. Like the Saturdays and Sundays are like half a
yeah,
day.
but if you're principal actor, like you're in the majority of the scenes, they're probably not going to let you fucking go home.
Yeah, yeah. Like at first, they might use those days to film shit that the main actor's not in. But yeah, it's going to run out pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yep.
Indeed.
Well, we have gone until 12:30. I think it might be time to call it a night.
Yeah, I got to piss again anyway. So yeah,
I really got to piss.
yeah. So whoever the hell stick around, it's showing 2, so I assume that's me and Stabby stuck around.